proud to be back here on the microphone and joined by a new guest, somebody I've never had the opportunity to commentate with, Bloodhawk.
What's
How you
up,
doing,
man?
sir?
Good to see you in person. We've worked before online.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is my first time being at Frosties. I'm honored to be able to do some top 8 commentary here. You know, I'm sure earlier they talked about it, but a lot of the big boys are off in Amsterdam. But that means the one of these relative Tekken babies has a chance to take the lovely trophy we have here home tonight.
Yeah, some folks that, you know, sometimes don't always get the chance to shine. But here in Chicago, we're at 0 degree temperatures, negative with the wind chill. But these folks braved the elements to come down and play with us today.
Yeah.
And coming up first, we have a fantastic match for you. We've got two folks who really don't need much of an introduction. We've got Trojan and DTownsking of Bloodhawk. Talk to us about Trojan.
I mean, Trojan, again, there's so many of these players that have come out through Tekken 7 and they've gotten really strong. Trojan is definitely one of them. Out of Texas, if I'm not mistaken.
Right, yes.
Really super strong Lily. But on the other side, we got, man, if you got a veteran, if you want to call somebody a veteran, DTownsking is a veteran of the scene. Rocking the Nina Williams. He's been playing maybe even just as long as I've been playing, which would be going on 20 years at this point.
Oh, yeah. And D-Towns, of course, reference to Detroit up there from Michigan. Yep. And this man is, if you have looked at any Tekken match Reno in the last 3-4 years, you probably recognize his name because Rodney is the sugar daddy of the Tekken community. He is supporting POTS in a way that nobody else is. I swear, this guy has put together more money than probably Bandai Namco has for prize pools. And I'm not asking. I'm happy to see our community thriving thanks to folks like D-Towns.
And, you know, coming out of Detroit, surprisingly, I love my Detroit boys, but he's one of the rare ones that isn't a loudmouth and doesn't get rambunctious all the time.
True.
He's quiet, he's nice, he's like really down to earth. But once he gets on the game, that Nina is a menace.
Oh yeah, and they have such a good scene up there in Detroit to practice, and you're gonna see it here. So this is gonna be an interesting matchup. Like you said, Trojan, one of the few folks that is playing Lily at this level. So often unrepresented character in top 8s especially, and then D-Towns on that Nina. He's a special. He plays both the Williams sisters. But I heard through the grapevine that he is sticking with Nina here, that he wants to get it done with Nina.
All right, we got the battle of the blondes, old versus new. Which one is going to reign supreme here at Frosty Faustings? Game 1 on Precipice of Fate. Let's get to it.
Okay, as we said, Trojan on that Lily, getting it started. A couple quick jabs and life lead going his way. Chipping away pretty rapidly, almost at half life now.
Yeah, this character got some amazing buffs for it a while ago in one of the patches. That, to me, the biggest one is that they finally made that DF1 have a better hitbox. That forward 4 counter hit launcher you see right there, and the down 1-2 we saw earlier in the round being a natural combo. Those are such big changes for her. But counter hit from DTownsking should just end it with the Rage Art. Keep it simple, don't mess it up. And I went back and forth, but round 1 to DTownsking.
Yeah, rough on the wall ender there. Trojan not able to link the combo together and ends up paying the ultimate price for it.
I mean, if you're going to have those unfortunate things happen, you might as well have them happen in the first round, right?
Yeah, get the jitters out early and then come back the forward 4 counter hit.
Yeah, that forward 4 is so obnoxious to deal with. They basically gave her a Brian 3+4, and now another trade. Too close, though. Back turn throw. And
the soccer kick, take out the legs.
Completely erase the mistake from the previous round real quick.
All right, all tied up now.
And DTownsking, like I said, he's an old man in this game. You're gonna see him use some Nina moves like that forward 4 that you normally don't see, and that counter hit up forward 4.
Yeah, legacy character, one of the longer move lists thanks to that. You know, their move lists never get shorter, right? Every iteration they get a couple more.
Yep. But you're gonna see like he uses those moves that other people don't, the newer players don't. He's like, this move didn't stop being bad. So, but another round on the board for Trojan.
Relentless offense from Trojan, and D-Towns got clipped by the down forward 3+4 to
nice
reset.
walk. Using that Lily advantage.
And look at that damage. Oh, that adds up quick.
Counter hit. Free follow-up. That back one for pressure. Oh, late on the punish for the 1+2.
The 1
Let's
plus
just do
2
it again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gets blocked, just step back a little bit, do it again, and a perfect on the board. Trojan taking game 1 over D-Towns.
A 12-frame mid is so strong in this game. A lot of the frame data in the game and a lot of mix-ups are not taking into account certain people's 12-frame mid. So like that Lily 1+2, that Fang back 4, that Leroy back 1+2, a lot of that can just go through people's pressure.
Yeah, she doesn't have the best toolkit, but that is certainly one of them. And as we mentioned before, the forward 4 as well. She does have some exceedingly good buttons.
Yeah, but DTownsking getting his legs eaten up by these forward 4 stomps. Another forward 4.
Yeah, it has such good range.
Back turn throw. That's not a 50-50. She can't do the 1+2.
But the down forward 1, as you mentioned before, huge beneficiary of buffs. That used to be one of the worst hitboxes in the game. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Doesn't break the throw. Gonna hit the wall. Good chunk of damage. But gets up. Challenges with the string. DTownsking gotta be aware of that Lily sidestep.
A good punish there. Nice.
And
putting D-Towns back to the wall.
Yep. D-Towns trying to get away. Switches sides. Can we convert? How much damage can we get off this? Oh, misses up.
Not quite. I think he was trying to look for another wall.
Matterhorn.
And with the rage,
Can we
gonna hold on to it. Yeah, I don't think it was gonna be enough to kill anyway, but yeah, the 1+2, no break. And now
nobody's breaking throws in this set right now.
Set point for Trojan. Just needs one more round.
Regular throw gets broken. Oop. Nice side step 2.
Ooh, good patience from D-Town, just blocking it out until he saw his opportunity to hit the down forward 2.
Too close to the wall for the combo he wanted. Oh, didn't get the splat on the 2-4. While stunning 1-2 hits. Ooh, challenges. No punish.
Now Trojan in rage with D-Town at the wall.
Nice challenge with the 0-4-3 and the sidestep 1. Okay, D-Town's trying to stay alive.
Yeah, desperately needed that round.
Doesn't want to go to loser's bracket. Another forward 4.
Yeah, and this should be wall here. There's the tailspin.
Perfect. A little bit too close. A little bit too far. Divine Cannon. What can we do here? Ooh.
Nice butterfly loops to get the wall.
No duck. Nice punish.
Nice. Oh, the hop kick. Not quite getting the wall in the back, though. Cameraman, please.
He tried to parry a punch, and instead the down forward 4 kick came out. Final round game 2. D-Towns needs this to stay alive. If you've seen that losers bracket, ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to go in there early right now.
No, you do not.
No. Nice counter hit. Trying to push toward that wall.
Not quite
challenges,
but
no. 2-4 hits it. One last hit.
Pixel life for D-Towns. Got to do something here.
Nice
but no, nice duck under by Trojan to take it 2-0 over D-Towns. So Trojan going to move into winners finals and send D-Towns into shark-infested waters at our losers top 8.
Yeah, good stuff from Trojan. Really, that forward 4 with Lily, that buff did so much work for him in that set. I counted maybe 4 or 5 counter hits. Such a great change for the character. Using that Lily movement, D-Towns tried his best to make a comeback in the second game, but Trojan kind of cut him off right there at the end. So
yeah, Nina no slouch for movement, but Lily, I mean, those side steps are just brutal. And Trojan just, again, making really good use of the tools that he has, because Lily is not known as the best character, but he is a specialist, doing a great job here.
I think a lot for me nowadays with these changes that she has now. I think Lily is a perfectly fine character.
Yeah, she's not the garbage F tier everybody was putting her in for years.
Now it's the pilot's problem if they lose.
Good stuff.
Yep. So we're seeing the replays here. Right at the end there, tried to get the punch parry with the down forward 4, and then right now this little life lead. Trojan did a good job of maintaining it, and nice duck right there on the string. The down forward 3-2 instant duck. And Trojan's going to move on to winners finals, which he is going to play the winner of our next match we got right now, Jermanji versus Azure.
Well, we are going to have to quickly, we got to say thanks to some of our sponsors who are paying for our broadcast. So we're going to cut to a quick ad break, and then we'll get to that match right after.
Stay tuned.
Since 2008, Gaming Gen has been providing staffing, consoles, monitors, and every other essential for amazing events. Rushdown Revolt, a fast-paced fighting game that brings anime fighter mechanics to the platform fighter genre. Battle to the beat in this intense rhythm fighting game hybrid. Featuring a unique cast of characters and electrifying gameplay, God of Rock is like nothing you've witnessed before. DNF Duel, coming to the Nintendo Switch April 20th. Now you can hit the lab on the go. Guilty Gear Strive Season 2, with 4 new characters including Bridget, Sin, and 2 more characters to be announced for release later this year. Them's Fightin' Herds Season Pass 1 available now, including Texas the Bull and 3 more upcoming characters along with new stages. Celebrating over 10 years of Skullgirls and 5 years of Skullgirls Mobile. With 4 brand new DLC characters, grab the Season Pass on Steam and you'll unlock access to Black Dahlia's Alpha now. MSI Cyborg 15. For only $9.99, you can grab a monster rig pumping out 1080p at 144 Hz via a 4050 GPU. Junk food, proven quality, added compatibility, and ultimate portability. Featuring support for PS5 and Xbox Series, you can also pick up the brand new Micro Lite available now.
Welcome back to Frosty Faustings 2023. I almost said 2013. Yeah, go back a year.
10 years. Whoa, where did it go?
My old man brain went. But thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching the ads that help keep the lights on. And we are going back into the second match of our winner's side top 8. Like I said earlier, it is going to be Jermanji versus Azure. And I think these, I said Trojan was one of the the standouts of Tekken 7 in terms of new players. These two are another two of them that we are going to watch play. Azure, the local boy. Jermanji, a bit of the traveling warrior, especially post-COVID, right? You feel like this guy goes wherever there's a big tournament trying to prove himself.
Yeah, his growth has been actually pretty phenomenal over the last few years. And, he's a real shot of taking it here. He's really proven that he is up there in the conversation with some of the best players in the country on his Yoshimitsu. Just really, he's been grinding, like I said, traveling, which he didn't previously for, the last few years is when he started traveling. Playing online pretty much as you can imagine somebody can play online. Just grinding. And it is on the other end of the spectrum, Azure, kind of takes a little bit of breaks from what I know. Doesn't grind Tekken out all the time. Takes some breaks. But, man, oh, man, when he shows up, he performs. So good. And, we know him for his Lucky Chloe. But when Kunimitsu came out, he put a ton of work in on Kunimitsu. So we'll see. It looks like he's going with Lucky Chloe here.
Yeah, and that Chloe is, completely on the opposite end of the spectrum of somebody like Haider, right? I know a lot of people think Lucky Chloe, they think crazy, they think hop kicks. This man, Azure, plays such a calm and composed and, for lack of a better term, normal Tekken Lucky Chloe.
It's fundamentals,
yeah.
Which is something you don't expect from the character, right?
I think a little bit of the Kaiser has started to bleed into him because you will see a hop kick or a backswing blow every so often, but, it makes sense a lot of the times where he places them.
It makes sense. You take a little bit of those tricks from the guy who can put the fear in the hearts of Pakistan, right?
Yeah, like I said, you can never play 100% defensive, 100% offensive. You have to be able to strike, not even a balance. You have to be able to switch modes when they come, and they're right there with the up 3. Gonna break the balcony right away. Can we get to the wall here? No, just ending it with a running 3.
When you were talking there, you were starting to sound like Jermanji. This guy, you'd think he's a student of Jeet Kune Do with
Beat like water.
Yes, he will quote Bruce Lee. That is his mentor, if for lack of a better word, and who he really wants to emulate.
Yeah, but I feel like you said, Jermanji's super strong player, and I feel like when he loses, I feel like sometimes with that character of Yoshimitsu, sometimes you get in your own way. Sometimes you want to party a little bit too hard. You want to throw out that flash. And if he can keep himself from, getting in that mode and being able to, dial it back every so often, he has a good chance of winning this tournament today.
Ooh, weird
counter
hitbox there. The sword's going through Chloe a little bit. But he does still have the lead here as you're on Rage.
Try and turtle up. Ooh, the backswing blow.
Yeah, he tried to go for it, but the 3-slide 4 from Jermanji catching out that backwards movement.
Yep, great choice. Advancing double mid. One round apiece right here. Nice choice.
Yeah, really good awareness there from Jermanji. This is something you'll see from him is that he is really a student of the game. He labs every matchup that he loses to, even the ones he wins against.
Yep. You can always win better. Until you consistently triple perfect somebody, right? You can always do something a little bit better. Gets the Roo kick and another round on the board for Jermanji. Great use of that flash against the forward 2-string.
You saw a juxtaposition of the really good use of flash and then just a little bit of partying using the flea stance Roo kick.
Yep.
If you can switch it up like that,
another
keep
flash.
guessing.
Tactics. Gets the string. Ooh, late tech roll avoids the unblockable sword sweep. Side splat. Not doing Azure any favors right now. The wall's real close for Jermanji. Flip him over, put him in the mix.
Okay. Jermanji stays blocking and
didn't want to chase him down.
Cancels it.
Nice challenge.
Yeah, really solid stuff from Jermanji there. Taking 3 rounds to 1 over Azure. Azure just couldn't quite catch Jermanji's rhythm. He's really solid. Both of his flash attempts worked out perfectly. And then partied just a little bit where he needed to. And now Azure really has to think about this.
Yeah, I think and both these characters have kind of the same strength. You don't necessarily want to party all the time, but you want the threat of partying, threat of the hop kick, threat of the flash to make your opponent hesitate. And when they hesitate, that just gives you, the mental frame advantage to just either continue your offense or take back your turn. And then sometimes you do party, and there's Did you forget about my flash?
Threat of the party. I love it.
You silly goose. So why'd you forget that I could just hop kick through your string right now? But going to infinite, definitely, it wasn't really a big deal until the end of that first game. But I guess Azure does definitely not want to get wall splat and get put in that Yoshimitsu mix.
Yeah, and really want to highlight the fact that Jermanji did place those the flashes so well.
Yep.
It's gonna make Azure think about his options here. Like, by doing that, Jermanji may subconsciously be limiting Azure options in the second game.
100%. I'm sure, just like us, Azure was not expecting the second part of his forward 2 string to just get flashed right away.
Yeah.
And Azure struggling to get something going after that first round.
And Jermanji
Nice punish.
content to stand block.
He's getting a lead and he's just sitting on it. He's like, I don't need it. Once I get a sizable enough lead, I don't need to really initiate anything. Nice duck.
Nice.
Triple
So
Dragonfly
far,
2.
Yeah, super solid from Jermanji right now.
Ooh, I didn't even know he could spin after that, like that. It looks seamless.
Trying to go for the down forward two,
Nice
but Azure's
counter hit
still
confirmed.
stand blocking nice.
It's going to be a chunk of damage.
Oh, it's such patience from Jermanji to get the tech roll, wake up 3, and now pixel light for Azure.
And Power Crush.
Power crush straight through.
This is looking really strong for Jermanji. I mean, I would have been hard-pressed to pick a winner, but I did not think it would be this one-sided right now.
Flash did not work out that time.
Nice.
Properly
Break.
punished by Azure.
Azure definitely has to figure something out. What's Jermanji going to do now that he has to make the life deficit up, though? Nice punish!
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Apparently, he's not going to throw the bag away. He's looking so good.
Oh, okay, he lost
Okay.
that round, but that was an amazing punish. DF2 would have whiffed. Even down forward 1-4 may have whiffed there. But the rage drive, that was great awareness.
To be fair, he did have to guess. He had to hold it, and he did lose the round. But still, very favorable position here, and already half-bar life lead.
Nice step on the Dragonfly 4.
Flash
again-
didn't work out, but if it doesn't get punished, who cares?
Azure just, again, struggling to make up these life deficits. Jermanji just kind of being a wall.
Yeah, I think Jermanji knows, like, this much of a life lead, he can just stand block.
Yeah, he's like, a character like Chloe, you have to... That's a little bit of too much partying, I'm going to be honest. But,
Oh, he
Nice.
tried to get him with the fleet jump, but no. Picks the life. Okay, he's got to hold the mix. Oh, no, he doesn't! And Jermanji's going to take it, too. Oh, wow. What a convincing performance.
it was really, really good. Like I said, like, it just seemed like he knew his game plan going forward against Chloe. Like, you get that life lead, and then you just turtle up. Chloe's not the kind of character... Chloe has to, like, take it from you.
Yeah.
Like, hardcore. Like, you have to, like, really give up the round when you're in these life deficit situations, like right here. The backswing blow gets stuffed out.
Yeah, and
The Gru kick hits right here.
and if she wants to go low, she's got to take risks.
Yep.
And Jermanji knows that. With that big a life lead, nah, I'm just going to sit still. I'm just going to wait for you to make a mistake.
Yep, and, you know, like, Jermanji was, like I said, turtling up, but he wasn't running away. He was staying kind of close
Yeah.
to Chloe, so she can't really run that running 3+4 mix. I mean, you could if you're doing them point blank, but even then, you have to, like, that kind of stuff can get stuffed out.
No, he really didn't backdash that much.
It was an amazing game plan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa!
no!
Trippy fist bump. I hope the stream can see that. That is sick. That was awesome. I don't know if that was intentional.
We're gonna, you know, just like in Tekken, I'm gonna say it's on purpose.
That was so cool. All right. But yeah, if Jermanji keep that performance, I think this trophy's his. I'm not going to lie. That was really some great stuff.
But,
Trojan's got his work cut out for him in
yeah.
a winner's finals match.
Yeah, Azure's gonna go down to losers. He's gonna have a chance to try to get his run back, but like I said, we're gonna move into the losers bracket right now, and it's gonna be Donnell versus Odell.
So these two, no strangers, both Chicago boys, both relatively young. Odell.
Oh, look at they're babies, man. Look at them.
Odell really is. He's barely got a driver's license. I
Yeah.
think he's like 18 now. But when I first saw him start playing, he was like 14, right? And he's been good, and he's only gotten better. Like, and this kid, he's been dominating, you know, he's top 3 locals for the longest time now. Donnell also very strong, but to be honest, I think him making top 8 in this is a little bit of a surprise, a little bit of an upset over some of the folks that he beat. But nonetheless, his Kazumi, it's a Donnell Kazumi. Everybody who's played him and watched him play, I think they know what I'm talking about. He's got a little bit of a unique style.
He lives and dies by those DF2s, man.
Yes, and he is, you know, you consider Kazumi to be an extremely, like, basic, fundamental, heavy, like, Tekken-ass character, right? Donnell takes it a little bit further. He incorporates a little bit of the party in there.
He puts some stank on it.
Yeah. So we'll see. Donnell, I think Odell will be ready for this because he's played him enough times. But we'll see. Donnell has already surprised us today. It's certainly possible he'll surprise us right now. And this is a loser's match, so whoever loses this one is going home in 7th place. Whoever wins is going to move on in the bracket.
Yeah, it's going to be, I guess the big thing for Donnell is that if his initial tactics don't start working, can he make the adjustment? Or is it just going to be, I'm going to do my thing but harder?
And already, yeah, Donnell getting the wall here.
Interesting combo. Okay. Oh, trying to power crush, really trying to like bulldoze his way in.
And of course, that is Donnell on the Kazumi on the left side. Oh, nice break from Odell. Not letting that command grab go through. And again, good breaks.
Ooh,
staying on top of it. Ooh, spends the EX raw, hoping to fish for something, but Donnell staying back, staying blocking.
Ooh, regular throw doesn't get broken. Running 1 for frame advantage, spends it. Unfortunately,
ooh, stays low.
Unfortunately, in the weird, Kazumi's Rage Drive, when it wall splats, it's one of the few ones that is not super plus.
Yeah. Nice. Get the wall off that low parry combo.
Ooh, Dark Wave, you gotta guess. Spends the the meter for Moonglide. Block and punish. Just really harassing Donnell on the wall, not letting him get anything going. Finishes the string, not enough to kill.
Gets punished for it, yep.
Gonna spend it again, try to get him off her, but now he's got to find his way back in. The running 1 works.
And anything will kill here.
And Odell's just fine. He's like, he's got all this life.
Yeah, he's just gonna wait for a whiff button or something punishable.
Another 2 throw.
Should probably break throws while we're at it. Oh, there we go. Just stay patient. Wait for Donnell to make the mistake because he only had that 2 life left.
Yeah, and Kazumi's not really like a super explosive character, right? She can't really force. It's not like she's gonna throw out a Mishima Hell Sweep and start getting mini combos on you, right?
Right.
So nice punish, nice whiff punish.
Full meter on deck for Odell here. Ooh,
a little late on the whiff punish. Got in the corner right now. Oh, it stuffs out the DF2.
And that is the breakable balcony. Odell's going to go ahead and spend it because he realizes he has such a lead and gets the wall bounce for a no-round Brown. Odell taking game 1.
What did she bounce on? There was like almost nothing there.
I mean, Kazumi...
You're saying Kazumi got a dump truck?
I'm gonna say sexy grandma got a dump truck. Okay.
All right. Production's over there just shaking their head at us being morons.
I mean, Bryce has told me off more than once before.
But very strong first game from Odell. Donnell sticking with the Kazumi. Really just a dying breed, right? Just like there's very few people that stick with this character nowadays. You know, I think of Donnell and Ulsan.
Yeah, and it's not that Kazumi's gotten worse. It's just that the Rising Tide has really brought a lot of other characters up to her level.
I don't know. It's this character. Kazumi's been nerfed many times in season 1 and 2. So
yes, she's not as good as she was when the game came out. Yeah. Sure.
As a former Kazumi player, I felt really bad about every time they nerfed this character. So, but Donnell with a strong round 1 in game 2 took away the walls. so he doesn't have to worry about getting pinned down by Eliza. But I feel like Eliza players at this late in the game, kind of like Geese and Akuma, they've gotten used to just having a different play style for Infinite Stage.
Yeah.
And I think Eliza in particular is really good at just running away if she has to.
Yeah, I don't think it's the instant win that people once thought it was against the 2Ds. Especially if, like, I mean, if you want to play that game, you have to have a really clean backdash, and you have to be very solid with your movement. And but Odell did get that, or sorry, Donnell did get that first round, which he really needed to disrupt the momentum.
Running tackle gets hit. Oh, tried to do the EX dive kick for the conversion, but messed it up.
Yeah, and then that's hard. That some of these Eliza tricks are pretty execution heavy. Hey, Odell spends it for the EX unblockable and goes over with the spring kick. It's not gonna hit.
Yeah.
Oh, and able to punish the landing in time.
That is definitely a common Eliza situation where they kind of use that down 3 at the end because they know that spring kick is going to go over.
Yeah, beats the options.
No break on the 1+2. The running 2 finds its mark. Good life lead right now, half life. But giving it a little bit of back with that power crush. Link it again.
Oh, that's
point blank.
punishable, yeah. You got to be careful with that, brother. And it's going to spend 1 bar. Yep, okay.
It's okay, it's Eliza. She just gains it back so fast. Good. Can't kill off this, but gonna milk as much as possible. Running
and go for the slide.
Round 4.
Donnell got that 1 round, but Odell's gotten 5, and he just needs 1 more here.
This is gonna be our third 2-0 of the top 8.
Yeah, it looks like we're trying to speed run through this. I guarantee this is not set up. This is not being narrated or scripted.
Well, I mean, these guys are just hungry for the wins now. There's no Shadow. There's no Junior here to ruin the party. A lot of these guys are hungry to get the trophy.
Yeah. Let us have some glory.
Moonglide 2, another punish on the power. It's sometimes hard to tell if those are messed up running 2s,
Yeah.
Or if he's just trying to do them on purpose to like get Odell on the incoming, he's gonna die.
Did not have enough life to live through that one. The running tackle's gonna do it. And Odell taking out Donnell. Like I said, Odell, he's super solid.
Yep.
Like the only mistakes he really made, I mean, there's a small execution error, but again, it's a tough conversion to do. And, guarantee next opportunity he won't miss it.
Yeah, and you just move on. He's definitely strong enough mentally as a player that he's like, whatever. I'll get my opportunity sometime, other thing. But great block on the slide right there. And then right here, right now, the down 3 from Eliza. She gets down so low that the spring kick whiffs. You see here in the 3rd round, the running slide after he already hit him with the running tackle earlier. And now running tackle again. Too much damage to absorb. And Donnell goes home at 7th place, and Odell is going to move on.
These young bucks like Odell are scary. Like I said, he's like 18 years old. He's got so much time ahead of him, and he's already this good. And we all know Tekken's an old man's game with tons of legacy knowledge. He's going places.
I mean, like a lot of people like to say that this game is easier, and maybe it is, but there's also the way the times that we live in right now. Twitter, YouTube. It's so much easier to disseminate information. It's so much easier to learn. It's so much easier to record match videos. Like, it's not like 15, 20 years ago where I was in an arcade recording match videos on like a crappy camera. And then you watch back the video on the CRT on the arcade machine, and you got the black band going up and all that stuff. It's so easy to just record your footage, especially with PC. You got like NVIDIA Shadow Play or OBS. So if you ever wanted to get good at Tekken, it's so much easier than it used to be. It's still a hard game to learn, but it's so much easier to learn now. Yeah,
the days of 30p hand cam VHS tape recordings are over. Tekken is it's an easier game to learn now with the resources we have available.
Yep.
Oh. All right, so our next losers match is going to be Haider and Pyramid Builder.
Just before top 8, I think one of the last matches was Pyramid Builder versus Raccoon, right?
Yeah, and Pyramid Builder, this Master Raven, whew, It is spicy.
Yeah, and I didn't see the match, but I also heard he was running a little bit of Negan today.
Oh, was he really? Okay.
I think I heard that. I might be wrong.
I've seen him play it before, so wouldn't be super surprising.
And then Haider, I believe, from Canada. I think he was playing Kazuya?
Yeah, it's Mishimized.
Yeah, okay. Oh,
yes,
okay.
Changed his tag.
Right.
I just remembered when I saw him, I was like, oh, it's Mishimized.
Okay.
Yeah. Kazuya, Mishima player. Super strong. So this will be a good match.
He's known. I guess Kazuya would be the first one, but he's definitely played Devil Jin. He's played Heihachi.
Yeah.
He's definitely, I think, played Armor King as well before. He's definitely got a bunch of characters in the roster.
Like I said, all the Mishimas.
He just needs a Bob to round out the roster, I guess. But yeah, Kazuya is definitely the nowadays the first choice in the arsenal.
All right, let's see. He is floating over that Negan right now.
How about going to the Master Raven? I was going to talk about Negan if he had picked it, where it was like, I feel like Negan is one of those characters where like he's good, he's not like top tier good, but the way I like to describe his gameplay is like there's no hard counter to Negan. He just does things and you just kind of have to deal with it.
Negan's playing his game.
Yeah.
All right, no surprises here. Raven Kazuya.
Okay. I don't know how this is going to go. Like, this is a lot of these matchups in my head so far in this top 8 have been kind of like down the middle. Like, I can't really favor one player over the other.
Yeah, and it's an interesting character match. I mean, these are both characters people complain about, but for very different reasons. Master Raven, a very hard matchup to learn because, again, she's one of these super tricky characters with a lot of back turn options. It's tough.
Yeah, and I feel like every player kind of like puts their own spin on the character, right?
Yeah.
Each Master Raven player kind of has their own thing that they like to focus on. But the sidestep 3, floats with the thing, gets put on the wall early here. Punish.
Stature kick counter hit, but nothing happening afterwards.
Nice step, gets the wall splat, gets the re-wall splat. Oh, he could have got a little bit more on that. But the hell sweeps come out. Double hell sweeps come out.
I don't need the wall. Just do another one. It's fine.
Kazuya, that character, you eat a lot of hell sweeps, you start wanting to say bad words, man. It's just like, you just get so frustrated.
Yeah, like we were saying before when we were talking about Chloe, Kazuya opposite problem. We got hell sweeps. We have really scary low mix-up damage. You have to be, really solid.
Yeah, and especially if you're like right there and you can bust out that instant wall standing 2 from the wave dash as well. It's like either way, I'm taking a chunk of damage. But Pillar Builder kind of doing that Master Raven dance, trying to get something going. Yeah. Haider just trying to stick it there.
Trying to get a cheeky launch from long range. Oh, draw down forward to it, the perfect time. Gets a launch in the balcony break.
Nerf the damage though.
13 seconds on the clock.
Pyramid Builder growing in when he had the life lead, but still managed to make it work. 1 round apiece here. You see, when Pyramid Builder starts running the stance stuff, Haider, aka Mishima, is just being a little hesitant.
Yeah,
not wanting to
stand block up.
Not wanting to put his hand in the blender, right?
Yeah, the last thing you want to do is eat a straight counter hit, because the Master Raven, especially on counter hit,
not punishable.
Even the single hits, they hurt. They rack up damage fast.
Okay, breaks the back turn throw. Unlike Lily we saw with Trojan, she does have a 2-way mix-up with that. She can do the 1+2 throw from back turn now. Nice little pokes. Whoop. Oh, how much can we get off of this?
He's going to spend the rage to go devil mode.
Yeah, and that
Best
was the
character
easy
in the game now.
And that was the easy combo.
Lucky he did not get punished for that.
Oh, he could have electric that. Ooh.
Best character in the game, baby. All right, back to normal Kazuya, but he did get the round off that.
Nice punish with the QCF 1-2. Stature kick gets blocked. Oh, doesn't low parry or block.
Yeah, you hate to see it.
Little punish.
Whiff punish, the 1-1-2.
Counter hit.
Demon Steel Pedal.
Yep. Perfect wall splat. This should kill. Boom, boom. Oh, not. Karate care.
1 HP and the rage drive connects.
How much can we
he
get off this?
The wall? Not quite. The mix-up.
Oh. He pulled that out. He was living on 1 HP and a hope and a prayer. Tried to go for the hard combo that time.
Yeah, round start down forward 2.
Nice. Gets him with the QCF4. Switches sides.
Ooh.
Inadvertently, maybe, but still gets the full combo.
It was swaggy. I liked it.
Oh, it's the counter hit. I didn't even know that did that on counter hit. That's such a weird stun.
It just bounces?
Yeah. Pyramid
One
Builder.
more hit roughly for
Spends it.
Mishimized. Gets the launch, but not quite enough damage. And now Pyramid Builder has the rage. Oh! Haider, aka Mishimized, afraid to press a button, ate the mix-up, and did not block the low.
That's because, you know, in one of the previous rounds, Pyramid Builder let the string rip, and Mishimized didn't punish it then, so maybe he was expecting it again. Froze up. Again, like we were talking about characters like Chloe and Yoshimitsu earlier, you know, you play just crazy enough to put that little bit of hesitation in their minds, and that gives you just the kind of opportunity that Pyramid Builder got right there to close out game 1.
And in a 1-2, you can mix up those options so much with Master Raven. You don't have to do the same thing twice.
Yep.
So he's leaving Pyramid Builder guessing, or Pyramid Builder's leaving Mishimized guessing here with his options.
Yeah, we haven't even seen like the QCF2 Buzzsaw low. We haven't seen Quicksand. There's so many Master Raven moves that he has not done yet, or not shown yet in this set.
Here we go. We're going to the elevator.
Game 2. What's going to be the adjustment here for Mishimized?
Block.
Starting to block those Satcher kicks a lot more consistently. He was getting counter hit a lot in the first couple of rounds.
Yeah.
But the Hell Sweep comes out.
Yeah, I mean, if he can clean that up and
Counter hit again.
block a few more of these lows, Pyramid Builder's looking real solid. And there we go. A nice whiff punish with the down forward 2.
Yeah, you try to chase down Master Raven, and sometimes that happens. It doesn't go well for you. But the sidestep 3.
Oh, he tried to stomp after the tech roll out.
Yeah, didn't want to take his almost free steel pedal. Nice.
Oh,
Wait.
Yeah, great spacing there. Easy punish with the 1-1-2. Mishimized's going to take first round of game 2.
Counter hits.
Woo!
No punish on the down forward 2.
Oh, but he does punish right back.
Oh,
with
but the wall screws him up.
wall. Ooh, good patience there. Saw the counter coming.
Yeah, you see faking the buzzsaw. But gets another Corsica forward 2, and this should kill 1-1 on the board right now.
Yeah, and you hear the electric coming out. Got interrupted there.
I mean, it's such a good move for going under highs. Even if you block it, she's minus 14, but the spacing makes it weird for punishing sometimes for certain characters.
Full wall combo damage that time.
Trying to get away. And Pyramid Builder really good at trying to just like deciding like, hey, I don't like being close to Kazuya. Let me just disengage for a bit. I got my damage. Let me get away for a bit.
Play a bit closer to that range 2, you know, range 1.5.
Yeah, especially since it looks like Mishimized is having such a hard time closing the gap on Raven.
Yeah,
so,
he's getting clipped.
Yeah, so just keep going back to that position that's getting you so much success.
Again, that counter hit coming out, and Pyramid Builder's going to take Mishimized to the wall.
Back
That's
one.
half your life gone already.
70%, so fast. Hell Sweeps, though. Gets the hook up now. Can we get to the next wall?
He does not.
Whoa, where did that hit?
Demon. Oh, and picks the life left. And he tried to go for it, but gets interrupted. And that'll do it. Pyramid Builder with 2 games. Again, continuing our 2-0 run here.
Yep. Really strong play from Pyramid Builder. He saw what was working. He saw his strengths with his characters was just being really slippery and being really annoying to pin down.
Yeah, again, that spacing really good from him, realizing, you know, Mishimized having trouble getting into that range. It's closing the gap.
Yeah, you got the haze stance, you got back turn stuff. Right there, he had a chance. Right there, we saw with the whiff punish, but Then we saw here with the
and the
pixel
huge
comeback.
That would have been the game for Mishimized as well, but that was the beginning of the comeback, and Pyramid Builder brought it all the way back. And again, look how close he was to closing this out. But the mix-up, he didn't want to press a button. He was too afraid. Man,
Yeah.
he was so close to getting that first game multiple times.
And then it feels like after that first round here in the second game, Pyramid Builder just kind of like had the general game plan of what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
Just being able to flip the switch on either being super offensive or just resetting back to neutral really worked out for him. And yeah, like you said, another 2-0 here in this bracket.
Yeah, made Mishimized really play from the back foot in that second game.
Mhm.
But all right, so we're going to keep moving through loser side of the bracket. Now we've got back up on the stage DTownsking and Odell.
Yeah, we saw DTownsking unfortunately take that first loss to Trojan in winner's side. He's going to have his chance now to try to make it back, try to get his run back later on, but he's got to go through Odell's Eliza. And Odell has other characters beside the Eliza, but we see DTownsking. Nina wasn't working before, so we're going to bring out the Anna Williams.
Yeah, this is interesting. Typically, Odell does go for the Eliza first, and then he'll switch up to Geese afterwards. It's typically his game plan. And I'm really interested now because, I heard through the grapevine that D-Town was going to stick it out with Nina, but something about Anna here, I guess, in this matchup.
And as is custom, if you're an Anna player, you just pick one of the thoughtiest outfits that you can find on the character select screen.
Any of them, really.
Just starts with the low swipe right at the jump.
And it's going to be the wall.
Flip over Oki.
Huge life lead for D-Towns. That's a great start. Okay, the patience.
Oh, counter hit down 4. How many got? Oh, drops the combo, but we just get a inadvertent reset.
Yeah, and it didn't have the meter to pick it up there, but once he did get the meter, just immediately spent it to go for the mix-up, and D-Town's not biting.
Oh, lets it rip and gets punished for it. Oh, doesn't punish the power crush.
Going for multiple
whiffs.
wine openers, and yeah, he gets whiff punished on the third one. Got a little bit overzealous with those wine openers.
Popping too many bottles.
That's a very Anna thing to do. That makes sense. All right, so round 1 going to Odell.
Forcing him, trying to force his way in with that Assassin's Dagger, that QCF1, but gets the punish DP. Interesting combo.
Now Odell has another bar meter built up to use for the meter, or for a mix-up, or for the pickup if he wishes.
Ooh, the power crush from full crouch. Rolls, try the roll on him.
Didn't get punished for it. Okay, goes for the mix-up opportunity.
I wonder if we're going to see the Chaos Judgment auto low parry come into play.
We'll
Side
see.
step threes.
I think you get more damage just blocking, but it is possible we could see it happen. Odell does love that down 3 especially.
Ooh. 2 rounds for Odell here. Oh, counter hit dive kick.
Yeah, that's painful. The heavy dive kick counter hit.
Oh, too far away for the free follow-up. Oh, that's a heartbreaker for DTownsking. But Odell is going to take as much as he can.
Oh,
Challenges.
just goes for the wall stand too.
That's a 3. Oh, baits out the EX.
Oh, yeah, with the Rage Drive starter, if he can get the wall,
This is dead.
yeah. Oh, and even without the wall, this is dead.
No!
It didn't go for the down back 1-4 unscaled.
Oh, regular
it's
throw.
it's gonna kill.
Oh, what a heart.
Oh.
Why did that whiff?
Why did it whiff? That was rough.
In my mind, I thought, I thought that Ender would have been fine, but in my mind, would have been better to maybe go for the Anna down back 1-4,
the
splat,
unscaled.
the unscaled damage, but I'm sure he was just thinking, let me do the easy thing, it's gonna work.
That's
and
the sad part. He thought, hey, I'm gonna keep it simple. He's got a pixel left. Just, I don't need it. I don't need to risk missing it.
Yeah, I I couldn't tell you why in the moment, why that ender decided to whiff, but it did, and now you see DTownsking, you know, he lost with Nina earlier. He's dropped the game with Anna, but we're going to ride and die. We're going to ride and die with the blonde.
Okay. Going back to Nina. Let's see if you can make the adjustments here with a different character in time.
Yeah, betting is tournament life now. We're going to Violet's sister. Wait, you switch characters and pick stage? Oh, wait, no.
No, it's offline.
I always forget, yeah. I always forget that offline it doesn't show you.
Yeah, we were stuck in that online environment for so long.
It's rotted my brain.
So long.
Yeah, it's rotted my brain. Where's the lobby?
All right, first blood going to D-Towns, getting a half-life with all this just random pokes and chip.
Yeah, the difference here is that he's not going to have that Assassin's Dagger. We didn't really see the 443 coming out of DTownsking, but you don't really have those like ways of just forcing your way up close that Anna kind of can do.
Okay.
Spends the EX Fireball, Moonglide 2, Wall Crush.
Yeah,
gets away from the wall though. Another
tactics
442
coming in.
Command throw though.
Yeah, no break there. Now mix up.
Oh,
goes
kick her in
back.
the butt. Oh, get up. Oh, don't get up. You should have stayed down.
Get up, don't get up. I like it, I like it. All right, D-Towns, round on the board.
As a man I once knew, Unconkable once said from STL, don't stay down, but don't get up.
Always feels like you're making the wrong decision,
It
huh?
sucks sometimes when that happens, but Odell definitely, like I said earlier, has a strong mental enough to like, you know what, I lost that one, it doesn't matter, I can win the next 3. But good DF2 on the incoming from DTownsking. Just going to be short of the wall here, but he's got a great life lead. The running blonde bomb, and the down 4-1 takes it. Another round for DTownsking.
Yeah, and that one looked very solid. Already looking more comfortable. Odell spending the first bar meter here. He's going to build another one during this combo. Not quite getting the wall.
Maybe we'll see more command throws out of the Nina. Oh, tries to, wow.
Oh, he hit the spit, but he didn't expect it to. You saw him sway back immediately afterwards.
Another command throw. Ooh.
3-3 connecting. Oh, goes under.
Divine Cannon. Another throw.
And that's going to be a splat. That's a lot of damage.
Is this a weakness?
Oh, and catches the jump back EX, and D-Towns with the no round brown in game 2.
Is the command throws the weakness?
Could be, could be.
Oh, but we're switching characters.
Yeah,
is the geese going to come out like you said?
Well, his brother Epic is coming up to give him some advice. Yeah, it's going it's straight into it. Straight into the geese pick. So Epic may have noticed something that Odell hadn't caught on to himself.
It's always good to have that extra pair of eyes in the back.
Yeah.
Someone that you can depend on.
They're both phenomenal players. You know, having a sibling who is that good at the game in your corner and helping, they know your tendencies as well. So, you know, it's much more valuable coaching style when you have somebody who can tell you like, hey, like, I told you to stop doing this. We've been practicing this. This is what you've been working on. Remember, this is what you need to be doing.
Just like Shadow and Junior, right?
Yeah. It's not just coaching in the matchup against you, but your own tendencies.
But low parry right at the start. Gets a good 25%. Ooh. Honestly, against any other character, that Divine Cannon would have been risky, but you got to remember, when Geese doesn't have meter, his punishment abilities go way down. Oh, good punish with the 1-4. Not really using that back 1-4 punish with Nina. But gets the counter hit. Oh no, the forward 4.
Yeah.
That's just like gonna be like Lily's.
Yeah, I was gonna say forward 4 counter hit. I think we're gonna see it again probably.
Is that what Epic told him?
Pick Geese, do forward 4.
Maybe. Wipe the floor, shut up. Oh, nice challenge.
Yeah, and the float into the jab. Nicely done. Odell taking the first round. And without having to spend the meter on it either.
But spends it now.
Oh,
nice challenge.
Yeah, good awareness from D-Towns there.
Yeah, that first bar gets used for nothing.
Yep. Counter hit slide, gonna get the pickup.
What was that combo, D-Towns? Another wipe the floor, though. Oh, misses up the shut up. Trying to use that forward 4 again. Oh, counter hit down 4. We got 2 options for counter hitting you on incoming.
That right leg, so powerful. And now with D-Towns back to the wall.
Oh, watch your leg.
Yup, guaranteed throw afterwards. Oh, and forward rolled into the double Rapukin. And now that's set point here for Odell.
And he's got another bar to work with right now.
And gets
Nice
the jump
link.
in.
Yep.
This is a lot of damage here.
The wall was in a weird spot, so he just ended the combo how he could.
He's working on a perfect. He has meter to spend, and there it is. Odell with the geese swap. No, there was no hesitation on that swap, and no hesitation in his game plan whatsoever. Instant no round brown.
Yeah, really impressive to just be able to swap on the fly after one previous set with Eliza and just hit the ground running. See right there, getting the Rage Art whiff punish on the whiff wine opener.
Yeah.
And the Ana had some moments, but just couldn't like seal the deal in a lot of these rounds.
Yeah, I mean, look at the life bars on every round. It was going either way at that point, but it was ultimately Odell who was just a little bit too clutch.
Yeah, and then switches to the Nina, got some clutch command throws.
Yeah, good setups there that Odell wasn't quite ready for.
And looked really strong.
Yeah,
made the correct adjustment. Yeah, like 3 really strong rounds with the Nina. Anti-airs with the running bomb bomb. Then the geese came out, and it was like that last game didn't even matter.
Yeah, it's night and day. Completely different. And
watch the legs.
And to be fair, I think Odell probably gets more practice against Nina than he does against Ana.
Yeah.
And there, like that last game, he looked very comfortable. Perfectly, that geese matchup against Nina in particular looked really good.
And we're going to get our final match of losers quarterfinals, I guess. Yeah.
Yep. So it's going to be Azure and Pyramid Builder.
Yeah, we saw Azure lose that, in my mind, surprising 2-0. Not that it was surprising that Jermanji won, but that Jermanji won
in the
so
fashion it was,
confidently,
yes.
I guess, is the best way I could say it. And Pyramid Builder coming off his really strong win against Mishimai's. Now these two are going to go at it. Both these guys have 2 characters that we can go with. Azure already locked in with the Kunimitsu. Pyramid Builder hovering on the Negan.
Okay, interesting. Both of them go into what, secondaries you could call it. And then like you said before, this is interesting with Negan because Negan very much has a unique and his own game plan. It doesn't change that much depending on the matchup, right? Like
jab, down forward 1, back 1+2, jab strings, down back 4. But especially that little mini game between the jab and the DF1, which they kind of track opposite sides. You have to kind of pick your poison in that situation. And then he's going to be hammering on you a back 1+4. Unless you're Kunimitsu and you have really good range, backdashing and movement.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kunimitsu can maybe get out of certain Negan situations that other characters can't.
Get out of the situation, backdash away, ignore intimidation.
He just stepped down forward 1 to the wrong side. He went right on it, and I'm like, what happened just there? But Pyramid Builder not letting it bother him.
Okay, using the armor to get out of there, but still in a rough situation as you're on Rage. And now Pyramid Builder's going to take the first round. All Negan.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the things that Azure is going to have to be careful for is Kunimitsu does have really strong lows, but that intimidation stance obviously does not care.
I mean, that intimidation stance and that wall standing 1-2 does a chunk as well. If he just wants to block and punish.
Yeah. Sorry for the non-Christian words you're hearing on stream.
Is Frosty's a Christian tournament?
Yeah. Anime Christian tournament.
Definitely will not do anything uncouth here. But Azure trying to make the comeback here.
And keeping Pyramid Builder at the wall. Both players. Oh, and the down 4 from Negan is going to beat it out. Man, that was a rough scrap at the wall. But Pyramid Builder up 2 rounds now.
Counter hit, shove, free follow-up. Nice punish again. Minus 14.
Yeah, he tried to go for the armored launcher, but as you're able to interrupt it, the multi-hits.
Oh, that 2-2 doing a lot of work.
Yeah, that round, that was 2-2 City. All right, and as you're mixing it up. Okay, go over the 2-2s again. Oh, man.
Tried the challenge after the string and paid for it.
And no break.
Right in the liver.
Back.
Yeah.
You're not the only one with the knife, Negan.
Counter hits. And Azure kind of calming it down a little bit, taking his time.
Yeah, tying it up. 2 rounds apiece. It was looking all Pyramid Builder for a little while, but as you're mixing up the tempo.
Yeah, as you're making the realization, like, if I don't lose a million health in the first 15 seconds, maybe I can play the kind of game I want.
Nice stuff here as you're playing patient, trying to stay at a fair range, but Tooth,
nice low parry.
Gonna get the balcony break.
Interesting.
What's he gonna do with it? There's a lot of scaling. Tries to go for an Oki setup, but does not eat the counter hit back turn.
That 2-2 is doing so much work for Kunimitsu, but gets counter hit. How much can we get off this? Oh,
yeah, he's gonna spend it and flip him around.
Gonna be just short of the wall, though. Oh,
the flip over! It breaks it! Oh, Pyramid Builder's still alive, and Azure has rage. Gonna spend it. Oh! 2 seconds! The down 4, not enough damage! Oh, double kill!
All right, ladies and gentlemen. What is the rule? Is it 0 or is it 1-1? We need a TO here.
If it's TWT, then it's 0. The game doesn't count.
And they just rematch. They just mashed rematch.
Yeah, in TWT, the game does not count.
Okay.
It is 0-0 still.
It's definitely one of these rules that I never think is important until it actually happens. Double KO, final round, game 1.
Jeez. That is wild.
Didn't go for the guaranteed down 3. Oh, he's swinging with that bat. Kyo said 1-1. Okay.
Okay, we're calling it 1-1.
I hope the players know that.
I think they did. They put up fingers. So.
Okay. But 1-1. Imagine going to final game after the first one.
Yeah, that's rough.
Who's going to have the stronger mental here? Oh, the DF1 takes it.
All right, Pyramid Builder, again, similar to last game, taking the lead early.
Nice block, not the best punish. But Pyramid Builder just rolling with the punches, so to speak. And Azure just struggling to get something going. Oh, but gets a big hookup.
That's a good thing going.
Yeah. He's going to get the wall. Goes for that ender. Back to Pyramid Builder not biting, but goes for it again.
Armor in the rage drive. And that'll be the kill there. Gets the wall splat. Easy peasy. And we are going back and forth, blow for blow now. These rounds are getting closer and closer.
I can't believe one of these guys is going to get taken out of the tournament after a double KO draw. But 1-1 in the rounds. Gets hit with the sweep. Back in the mix.
Guaranteed follow-up. Oh, empty jump. Mix up. Nice.
Counter hit the power crush. Going to that a lot.
Nice
little
whiff punish.
Ooh, gets hit and just challenges afterward.
Yeah, small buttons from Azure that round. And now on set point, after that double KO, Azure just needs this one last round, and that'll be a good start.
The wall's real close, though. And side wall splat. Oh, but move the desk.
Who cares if he can just get another wall splat immediately afterwards? Oh, my gosh. Don't drop this.
I kind of disagree with that. But never mind. Okay.
And 7 golden letters to finish it off. Azure is going to eliminate Pyramid Builder. Nice stuff, though, in Pyramid Builder. That Negan was really something to watch.
Yeah, and you know what? Honestly, I felt like going into that second game, the way Pyramid Builder was playing, it looked really bad for Azure early on, that first round and a half. But then he kind of brought it back. We see here the first game. Pyramid Builder with a strong 2 rounds, and then Azure kind of bringing it back. Really that 2-2 right there into the rage drive for the 3rd round.
And who knows what a double KO does to your composure? That is, it's weird, right?
Yeah, he beats him out here, and then he goes for the DF1.
And
but
there's the double KO.
if he had just done 1-1, the jab would have beaten out the wall standing 4, but instead they go to double KO. Double KO at Frosty Faustings into that second game that Azure, held the course and ended up bringing it back. He is going to move on into our top 4. We're at top 4 now.
Yeah, top
correct?
4. Nicely done.
Yep.
So before we get into that, we're going to, we have to keep the lights on, so we're going to thank our sponsors. But after that, we will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Grab a snack, go pee, whatever you need to do, but come back for top 4 of Frosty Faustings Tekken 7.
I'll handle this one personally. Going down.
It's super effective.
Now available in Skullgirls Mobile.
Blazing Strike, a wealth of mechanics both modern and classic, now featuring GGPO rollback netcode. Paradise Arcade Shop, the original all-button thin controller, the first mobile fight stick app, the first short throw cherry buttons, and many other cutting-edge controller innovations. The Dragon Ball Battle Hour is coming to Las Vegas March 4th and 5th. Come see the finals for Dragon Ball Fighters, Dragon Ball Super Card Game, and Dragon Ball Legends to find out who the world champion is. Hitbox brings you new ways to take control of the game. Head over to hitboxarcade.com/FFXV where you can order the Hitbox, Smashbox, and Cross-Up. Texas Showdown. This is one of the oldest FGC tournaments around. With 20 tournaments on the roster for 2023, this is the event to be at if you're into anime fighters or just great Houston food. Super TSB, featuring 5 main tournament titles: Exert, Strive, BBCF, KOF 15, and DNF Duel. Homebrew Haven, presented by Butt69 and the Moorhead FGC, with $100 pot bonuses for all games. Turning Point, compete in Guilty Gear Strive, Tekken 7, or Super Smash Bros., and prepare for one of the first big Street Fighter 6 events of the summer. MDF, Magical Defense Force, is a magical girl action comedy kinetic novel. Features 9 chapters of a 24-chapter story and over 500 unique art assets. Is your fit cursed? Do you have no Riz? Fix this immediately with official Frosty Faustings merchandise. You're watching Frosty Faustings 15. Here's our schedule for today.
Welcome back, everybody, to Frosty Faustings 15. We are bringing you Tekken 7 top 4 now. Who do you got pegged for this one, Bloodhawk?
I don't know. A lot of these guys have been playing super strong, and I really think it's going to come down whoever wins our next match. Winners finals is going to be Jermanji versus Trojan. Both these guys had amazing winners bracket wins. Jermanji going up against Azure, as you see right there.
Yep.
Trojan going up against DTownsking. Both clean 2-0s. Jermanji just looking really. If he plays the way he plays against Azure, just really calm, composed, not getting ahead of himself, not getting too crazy. He might be my choice.
Yeah, I wonder how much familiarity he's going to have in this Lily matchup. As like I was saying before, it's not a super well represented character, so maybe he's got some practice against it, but Trojan is a different beast. He's playing it at such a high level.
I mean, to me, Trojan is the Lily that represents this character at high level in America, like in tournament at the very least.
Yeah, so we'll see. But again, also on the loser side of the bracket, I mean, we still have Odell, the young buck, looking real solid.
Going up against Azure later.
Yeah. This is going to be good. Personally, for my money, like you said, if Jermanji can play as solid as he did in that last set against Azure, nobody's beating him.
Yeah, I mean, like, you'd have to ask him to be sure, but the way he was playing, he had this confidence that he had a plan going in, and he stuck to the plan.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. You could see his confidence in the game itself.
Yep.
All right, taking a moment to think about it before we get into our game.
I want my boy Jermanji to pull up that mask a little bit on that nose, though. He's letting it dip a little bit too far down. You can't forget the mask matchup. Practice that Korean backdash, practice that mask fitting.
Yeah, and appreciate the fact that almost everybody I've seen here has been masked up and paying attention to it.
Yeah, no complaints.
Yeah. I was on a couple planes the last few weeks for business trips, and there are no masks anywhere.
Oh, God. When I was going through the airport, yeah.
Oh.
I felt like a freak.
It's a spooky sight. Yeah, right? It makes you feel like the
I doing
weird
something
one.
wrong? Yeah. But game 1, winners finals, 1st to 3, Lily versus Yoshimitsu, Trojan versus Jermanji. Let's get to it. Oh, big counter. Right when I said it. Let's get to it.
That's the button. That's the forward 4 of the story.
It's the big FU button that Lily has now, but turns a drop into a reset.
Yeah, gets the sword sweep on. Wake up, of course, it is unblockable.
Challenges on wake up, gets the float. Push towards the wall, trying to keep pressure. Roo kick.
Oh, but jumped into it, so didn't get a full launch.
Oh, you do not spring kick on Yoshimitsu for that reason, but not dead yet. That's not a free setup. Gets him to spin the rage button, but
oh man.
That's the whole reason you don't press anymore after rage drop, because of that button.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd have to say this in winners finals, but yeah, you don't spring kick against Yoshimitsu. You're going to get flashed.
Yep. Staying 3, keeping the wall pressure here. Oh,
nice.
Getting a little bit too antsy with the flash and paying for it.
Punished it. And Trojan capitalizing, getting every ounce of damage he can.
Yeah, Jermanji looking to the side a little bit, nodded his head.
Oh, got the hop knee, but no conversion afterwards. Yeah, this is looking very different right now.
Trying to turtle it up now.
It's a back 2-2. Slight life lead for Jermanji, trying to chip away here.
Yeah, the last time you went for those while standing 1-2 mix-ups, you got Matterhorn.
Trojan gets the counter hit sweep.
Oh.
Speaking of sweeps, we're going to sword sweep right back to the wall. Now rage for Trojan.
Nice!
Whiffs and punishes it. Nice.
Didn't even want to block it. He was so confident. I was like, let me whiff punish the first hit. Not a lot of people would have that composure. Nice punish on.
And if I'm not mistaken, that second hit's a high as well. If the first one whiffs, you can duck the second hit, but
like,
not on block.
It's like Heihachi's rage drive.
Yeah, it jails, so.
Ooh, nice step. Didn't get knocked down.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Jermanji. Oh, I was about to say Jermanji committed to being defensive, but eats another Matterhorn.
Yeah, raw Matterhorn. Perfect timing from Trojan.
Spins it.
Now no rage left for Jermanji. He's going to have to get it done the old-fashioned way, the 3-slide 4.
Don't know if that one was free, but Trojan wanted to stay down, and Jermanji being a little bit too anxious for the W, goes for the running 3. Trojan, that's like the second or third time he challenged on his own wake-up and got a float for it.
Yeah, really solid from Trojan. First game going his way. Of course, this is winners finals, so it is a first to 3. I don't think we're going to see a character swap from Jermanji. He does have a Kunimitsu, but as far as I'm aware, he doesn't want to be a Kunimitsu player. He wants to be a Yoshimitsu player.
I respect wanting to win with the characters that you want to win with.
Yeah, he might just be taking a second to think here. Yeah. Take a few extra seconds, sip of water.
Think about what you did wrong. I mean, it's like easy for us because we're back here, you know, hindsight, 2020, all that stuff. But really just like trying to force his way in a little bit too much, getting floated, not respecting the fact that Trojan could bust out the Matterhorn at any moment. But at least for me, those are the kind of little things that I saw.
Yeah, I mean, Trojan froze his pressure at good times as well, like catching out, whiffed, you know, he smelled it, the flash coming.
Yep.
Catch a couple of them, whiffed and punished. You know, it's partying when it's appropriate, and then cool the brakes.
Yeah, and I'm like 99.9% sure this is not the first time that these two have had to play each other in a bracket.
No.
So they know what to expect from each other.
Yeah, they've both been traveling a lot in the last few years.
Yep.
You love to see it.
I don't know about Jermanji. I believe Trojan did pretty well at last year's EVO as well. So definitely, I love seeing the new players just come up now and perform really well.
4 1+2 counter hit.
Flop him over.
Then a sword sweep on wake up. Okay, and Trojan not able to block anything Jermanji's doing right now.
Ooh, why the DF2 though?
Oh, the forward 4 counter hit and has rage. Gonna hold on to it. Didn't need it. That huge life deficit. Trojan didn't even need a rage to make it back. That was really rough.
That is the second time that Jermanji has gone into flee, and Trojan has chosen to try and jump over him. Interesting counterplay.
I mean, whatever works.
Yeah.
And again, actually going for the jump.
Yeah. That's like he just doesn't want to deal with the flee stuff in front of him.
Interesting. But Jermanji will take that round and break the rainbow drop. Nope. Don't want to eat that 40 damage throw. No, sir.
Ooh, clean DF2.
And taking him to the wall.
I don't know why, but Trojan feels super scary when he has those moments of not doing anything.
I was just thinking that.
I just get like a chill down my spine, and I don't know why.
Like Jermanji had a bit of a life lead, but it doesn't feel like it, right?
And he's just like, let me get this forward 4 or something going, but counter hit DF2 from Jermanji, the flea walk, enough damage to take it right there. 2 rounds to 1, game 2.
Yeah, Trojan doesn't ever play like he's down, and that's why he was doing the jump. It worked perfectly that time, got into the back.
Yeah, if he can avoid something and get over, obviously Lily back turn is super scary. Little punish. Nope, you can crotch jab that.
Nice, block and punish.
Root of Evil baits out the flash and frame traps and beats out the rage drive.
Yeah, and one more round and Trojan could go up 2-0. You know, that would be a huge lead in this winner's final.
Nice low parry. Can we get to the wall? Yeah.
Nice block.
Ooh,
okay.
Dragonfly throw.
It's going to switch sides, though.
Power drive him down. Ooh, running slide. Let me get back on 2P. Down 1-2. Avoiding the puddle. Nice block on the flash. Not the best punish, though.
And again, Trojan not playing desperate. Just even with the life deficit, playing super solid.
Ooh, big chunk, though.
I got time on the clock still.
That could have been real bad for Jermanji, but he beats out the DF3.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he ties it up 1-1. It is now a 1-2.
Yeah, a couple frames slower. That could have been a counter hit launch and potentially the end of the round in the game, but Jermanji able to tie it up 1-1. Definitely needed that. You do not want to go down 2 games in a 1-3. All right. Trojan stage pick. Thinking about it.
I'm always interested in the thinking, because he was kind of covering Cave of Enlightenment right there. Like, when you don't pick something that's like Infinite or Forgotten Realm or the Mishima Dojo, it's like, why do you like this stage in particular? But
when I see somebody doing this, just hovering over,
wasting
it's
time.
vibe. They're vibe checking. They're like, how do I feel about this stage? Looking at it, how do I feel about this stage right now?
Hovering Howard at state right now.
Maybe trying to bait a reaction for Jermanji, like, oh, I'm going to hover Forgotten Realm and look at Jermanji.
He's doing it right now, yeah.
See how he feels?
Ooh, okay. This stage is good for Yoshimitsu.
It is. Yoshimitsu has like 100 moves that floor break on this stage.
But Lily has a couple as well. And definitely can get that, especially on the wall, she can get that wall break, wall combo into another wall combo and do a lot of damage, so.
Pretty much most of Yoshi's moves, if they catch you airborne, they will floor break in this stage. And Lily does go into airborne state a fair amount with her flips and cartwheels.
We'll see how this works out.
Round 1.
All right, 1-1 on the board. Game 3. Who's going to move on to Grand Finals at Frosty Faustings 2023?
Okay.
AKA Frosty Faustings 15.
Likely still in Jermanji's favor right now.
These guys just not scared of beating each other's face at range 0.
We'll get a couple points of health back with that.
Counter hit 2-1.
Gotta be careful giving Yoshi space because he can always go for that.
And that's
ouch.
floor 1.
Ouch. And that's a good option to break the throw, or to break the floor. Unbreakable grab out of that helicopter.
Yeah, and if you get punished for it, it's like a float state. So not as much damage as it could be.
Literally,
Thank
as
you,
we're
Trojan.
saying it. Thank you.
But yeah, like, you're breaking the floor. This is a double wall combo, like I mentioned, but like 40%, 50% with the extra poke on top. Another float. Oh, a little bit too close to the wall. He's really liking these crutch dash 2s. Maybe trying to go under a jab or something, but hasn't been working out for him.
Jermanji stays down, eats the soccer kick, and that'll be enough damage to take the round. 1-1. Oh, Trojan staying patient. Baits out the flash. Down for 2 whiff. But, the second of the cartwheel whiff.
All right, we've used all the floors now. Now it's just a regular stage. Nice duck on the wall standing 1-2. Can't get quite to the wall, but Oki situation. Oh, tried to hit the most meaty of slides.
Yeah, and Trojan being very patient there. It's sometimes hard to gauge how far they really are when you see a whiff
Nice duck
slide.
again. Little punish this time, though. And then the DF1 tracks that side. I feel like in general, you kind of want to sidestep Yoshi to the left. But because of that DF1 being so annoying.
You saw it there, Jermanji mixed it up, went for the headbutt, realizing that it would catch the jump if Trojan went for it, and sure enough.
Yep, the adjustment. This isn't a catch-all solution to your problem. But that's all you see you make the adaptation in real time, right? You don't want to wait until you're out of the tournament to figure out how to beat this thing.
Yeah, I realized Trojan's got a game plan for flea stance.
Watch
I
the
gotta
legs.
switch up my flea stance.
Oh, that did so much damage.
That unscaled damage at the very end there, that hurts. And now, again, we are going blow for blow.
Counter hit DF2. Gonna hit the wall. Yep, clean wall splat, flip over, go for it again. He's been hesitant of just about running the second DP.
Oh, Switch catches that time.
So fast.
Yeah, Trojan did a good job of jumping over it last time and recognizing it, but that's a pretty hard reaction to make.
He just gave out like 40 free damage because of those 2.
Ooh. And the down for 3 on wake up. Classic Lily setup.
And Trojan popping off in his chair. And really, really good stuff to him. He block the 2 power crushes. Jermanji a little bit too hungry to try to finish off that last little bit of the life bar. Like I said, like block 2 power crushes, get 2 punishes. That's like a free 40 damage. Pushed him towards the wall. Got the wall combo, and then it was just a simple mix-up from there.
Yeah, and Trojan's vibing to something. The climax just hit because he is feeling himself right now. Jermanji now.
I mean, that was looking really bad for him, and then he like, did he make a 3-round comeback? Was it 2-0 at that point? Or was it 1? I forget.
No, it was going 1-1.
2-1,
yeah.
and then he made the comeback. In both times, that was looking a little bit bad, too. I feel like both the 4th and the 5th rounds were looking a little bad for Trojan, and he made the comeback. So you have to be feeling yourself really, really high on yourself right now.
They've been getting tighter and tighter.
Yeah.
As the set's gone on, as we mentioned, you know, Jermanji's making the adjustments. Not quite enough there to get the game. But we are seeing those adjustments come out.
Yeah, I mean, like, and for the most part, you got these 2 guys that are playing characters that are known for being like super party, super crazy person characters, and both these guys have long stretches of this set where they have been willing to just wait and look at their opponent and wait for something, just be super defensive. And it's, for most part, when both of them have been waiting, it's been working out for them.
Yeah, you don't always have to backdash, right?
Yeah.
Stand blocking can be very intimidating. I think one of the best stand blockers who just will freeze in your face I've ever seen, glaciating. I mean, he is so good at using that, just intimidating, standing there, menacingly.
Yeah.
But all right, it is going to go back to Forgotten Realm. This was Jermanji's stage choice. This was the last choice he's going to be able to make since he is on the back foot here. All right,
potential final game here. Trojan up 2-1 here. Who's going to go to grand finals and wait for our other 3 competitors to make the journey back? Breaks the floor. Flops over. Really want to know what's up with those CD2s.
a little bit too far away there for Trojan to get the wall combo, but...
I mean, Yoshimitsu's another character where I feel like we have a lot of Yoshimitsus in America, and I feel like they all play differently. It's another character where you can put your own unique spin on things. Trojan looking really strong. It's a good damage. Gets the crowd. Gets the rage drive CD2. Blue stuff comes out, takes that first round for Jermanji.
And let's see if Trojan can answer back. So far, it's been very close
Nice
round
conversion
for round.
off axis. This is the first time he's put away the sword all throughout this top 8.
And there we go. Second round, and we are already on the bottom floor.
The big thing, one of the big things, oh, the sword's back.
Oh
and
my gosh.
Finishes the string, gets paid off for it. One of the big things about putting that sword away is that flash goes from 6 frames to 8. Ooh, huge punish.
Yeah, that Matterhorn tried to get a little bit, a little bit crazy there and catch Jermanji off guard, but instead blocked and punished.
I mean, he hadn't been using it for like 2 games, so.
Yeah, he's been holding that in the back pocket.
Get up, crouch, full crouch low. Nice punish.
Good timing there. That is a very hard move to punish because the timing is so tight on that recovery.
Nice weight, makes him spend it. 1+2. Get out of my face.
And now Trojan in position, set point here.
Nice hop kick.
This is going to be wall. Not a crazy amount of damage, but favorable position.
Nice seeing that the first part of that combo whiffed too. A lot of people would autopilot and get put in a bad spot.
Another hop kick paying off.
I mean, you got a round to give. You got potentially a game to give. Now's the part where you can go crazy. You have all this room.
Like
you can say it with your chest.
As you were finishing your sentence, Jermanji has taken the life lead.
Nice challenge with the DF1-4. Jermanji needs this round to stay alive. Bring it to final game. Nice weight.
Yeah.
He didn't commit to his option right away.
And this is where, Trojan has kind of used up that option too many times. Jermanji's fully adjusted to it.
He tried to do a double forward 4.
And the
Oh,
Roo kick. This should be enough damage. Don't drop this.
Why? You
Oh,
could
not
have
quite
done
the wall, but he gets the toe tap afterwards.
Jermanji could have done a way better combo. He didn't have to stake it on one last 50-50, but he manages to bring it to the final game.
I mean, I wouldn't expect any less with the way this set has been going so far. It has literally been going round for round, back and forth, kept it so close. If this doesn't go to final round, I will actually be surprised. Like, really good stuff there. Jermanji completely adapted to Trojan's game plan, the flea stance, and in fact is now using that as a bait tool and able to punish Trojan appropriately. Really good stuff.
Yeah. Being able to adjust on the fly is what makes, the difference between good and decent players to great players. You don't want to, lose to something and then be like, oh, I got to go back to practice mode. You have to have that presence of mind, like, what's my counter now?
You have to be water, as Bruce Lee says.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Final game, sticking to Forgotten Realm.
Both players totally found Forgotten Realm. To be fair, both of them have won a game on the stage now, so all right. Let's just get it done.
Lily versus Yoshimitsu, final game. Who's going to grand finals and who will have to battle it out with Odell and Azure in the losers bracket?
Okay, good patience from Trojan, but the down forward too just sniffs it out.
He's been catching him with a lot of these DF2s. Some of them have been counter hit.
Ooh. Ended the windmill a little bit early there, so Trojan not able to get the punish timing. Yeah, that was...
These DF2s, it's like... I don't know if everybody at home knows who I'm talking about, but the DF-Tay. The Law player, Dante, Magic DF2s, he's like emulating him right now.
And again, this has been a lot of these games so far. Jermanji taking game one.
Another DF2! The most basic of Tekken moves is doing so much work for Jermanji right now. Going for the lows. Trojan trying not to let it bother him. Punish.
Yep, nice. And Rage on deck now for Trojan. He's got a huge life deficit. That 4-4.
Counter hit off axis. Breaks the floor. He's back turning. We should be able to get good damage here, yeah.
Yeah, off axis, so it is a little bit weird there, but soccer kick. Huge life deficit there, but Trojan played super solid to bring it back. Again.
What? What happened right there? That is some Manji ninja magic.
Did not low profile the grab. Recovered, I guess, just in time to get grabbed and be standing.
Nice low parry. Oh, he tech rolled, but he wasn't ready with the sword sweep, but counter hit, sidestep one. The wall's right there.
Okay. This is the chance for Jermanji. He could close it out with this round and go on to winner's grands.
Oh, now we get the windmill working. Nice challenge with the jab. Oh, tracks him.
Caught him. In the block top kick.
That you know what? It hasn't worked out for him any single time, but he has not been perturbed. He gets the launch here.
This is gonna hurt.
Is this dead?
Oh, trying to go for the mix-up afterwards. Wasn't sure about it. Oh, the rage connects.
But the wall's in a weird spot. Still gets a wall splat. Does break the 1+2. No punish. Nope.
Oh, picks the life. He's got rage. Oh, he floats him, but he doesn't do that. No! Block and punish, and Jermanji is going to go into winner's side grand finals. Oh. I mean, I said I thought Jermanji could do it, but man, he had to fight Trojan for that one.
And, for like a character that it's as tricky as Yoshimitsu, a lot of the times he was getting his damage from the basics. Just turtling up, getting those DF2s, getting those little pokes in.
Yeah. Yeah, great set from the two of them. You saw some really good adjustments from both sides. So many, Trojan making so many life deficit comebacks.
Yep. Credit to him. He never looked out of it ever. Made some great choices. And then these guys started just trading blows on Forgotten Realm for the last 3 games.
All right, we're never leaving. This is our home now.
Yeah, this comeback here.
Yeah, just playing like he has a massive life lead, just not scared at all, and a lot of the times just didn't even bother to spend the rage.
Yep. And then winning the fourth game here. And then the final game, it felt like both these guys just let it all on the table.
Yeah, but Jermanji, like you said, just a little bit tighter. Using the fundamental buttons, the down forward two, the hero of that final game.
Yep. And then Trojan trying to make the comeback here. He could have got something off of that wall splat, but not ready for it.
Yeah, just wasn't confident in the splat and ended up getting punished on the root of evil. And that's just how it goes.
But he's gonna have another chance. He is going to be waiting in losers finals to play the winner of our next game that we have coming out. Losers semifinals, first to 2. It's gonna be Odell versus Azure.
Yeah.
How do you feel about these? These are, these are two Midwest boys, two Chicago, Michigan and Chicago.
Yeah, so I mean, I got to pull for Chicago. I got to root for Odell here. But I would be very happy to see Azure do well also. Like, these are both fantastic players. Love to see them. Who do I think is going to win, honestly? Honestly, I think Odell's got this. I think the Eliza and Geese Army Knife, having both the characters at such a high level, I think that's a little bit of a leg up here. We'll see.
I will say that, in my opinion, it looks like Odell has been playing his games with a lot more confidence, a lot more assuredness. Azure, for whatever reason, has seemed a little bit shaky here and there, like against Jermanji, dropping a few or messing up a few key points, and then kind of... obviously the Azure versus Pyramid Builder is a little bit of an anomaly because of that double KO. But even then, like in that second game, it was looking kind of bad for him for the jump and managed to course correct and come back. But we'll see what kind of Azure we get in this first game. Yeah, going with the Kunimitsu.
To your point, not the same level of confidence we've been seeing from Odell, especially that last set when Odell switched to Geese. Like, boom, lights out.
Without a hesitation, and then played that character like it was nothing.
Yeah, it felt like he picked Geese before the character select came up. It's like he knew
before Epic even came up to coach him.
Yeah. And here we go. Like I said, he usually starts Eliza, and that's going to happen here. And Azure is going to go for Kunimitsu. So don't know if we're going to see a lucky Chloe, but at least for now, it's going to be Kunimitsu from Azure.
We have some small characters that are going to be moving around on this stage. Oh, God! Okay, say it with your chest, Odell, right from the jump.
Like, Eliza doesn't have, like, her lows aren't terrible, but I don't know.
They get the job done.
Yeah.
But when you're just starting it with the jumping combo low first move,
I mean, it's her snake edge, like, round start.
I mean, if you're going to get it out of your system, you might as well be the very first move, right? Just like, okay.
If all my lows are launch punishable, let me use the launching launch punishable move.
And he gets the first round. You know what? Did a snake edge, won the round. That sounds like a good low to me, bro. Nice step, though.
Yes, nice. Steps right, gets the full launch punish.
Can we get the... No, couldn't hit the wall, though.
No break either. Okay, Frost Needle connects, and then the slide follow-up afterwards.
Another 4-4-2. Wall crush.
Yes, the wall tactics.
Isn't that minus 13? You can get wall standing 1-1? Or is that 14 for her? I don't know. Kunimitsu. Kunimitsu just does things, and I just like look helplessly. But nice low parry, but a little bit too close to the wall.
Left.
Counter hit.
Ooh, it has rage. There it is. Oh, what a comeback from Azure. Anything would have killed, but
and I feel like that's been the story of Azure throughout this top 8. He's been making comebacks, but like you don't want to be forced to be making these comebacks. You'd rather just, win cleanly, right?
Yeah, right.
It's really stressful to be forced to have to make a comeback over and over.
If it were me, I would simply win with a life lead.
If you asked me to lose, I would simply say no. All right, breaks the floor, still has the screw.
Final
Ooh,
floor.
Tricky stuff. I like how he had time to think about, like, how am I going to convert this?
Did Azure miss, or did he set up the back turn too?
Just a happy little accident.
Okay,
Spends
gonna
it.
spend the full meter for the super so we get the full combo extension.
Oh, Moonglide 4.
Yep, and the guaranteed follow-up. There we go. I was gonna say, I wonder if he'll regret spending the meter, but no. Rounds are rounds. There we go.
It's Eliza. She's gonna get a bar so fast. Counter hit confirm. Oh, no, wall standing 3.
Just do it. Let her rip.
I mean, that's the danger of putting people in those face down situations. They tap up, they can access their wall standing kick moves right away. Azure trying to find his way in right now, and like I said, Eliza already got another half bar on deck. Nice backdash.
Yeah. Life lead on Odell's favor. Has the meter for an additional conversion
Double
as well.
trade.
Spends it for the mix-up.
EX Moonglide 2. And once again, Azure trying to make the comeback. Ooh, but
Okay, guaranteed 4-4-2 follow-up, and there we go.
a sidestep 2-string, counter hits, gets him to final round game 1. Remember, this is a first to 2. It's not first to 3 yet
Yeah.
on loser side.
Yeah, we are back in the first of 2. This is the rough territory to be in. This first game, very crucial.
Little punish. Ooh,
Okay.
gets the big payout with the dive kick uppercut.
Odell does have options here, but he is at the wall with very little life left.
Nice
Just
block.
as every low is launch punishable in your Liza, unfortunately.
Nice. Just stand in his face, wait, delay mid. And Azure, that final round was it felt like the only one that he didn't have to make a huge life comeback from.
that he actually was leading the entire time. That's what we like to see.
And he takes that first game. But Odell, we'll see what the adjustment that he has to make. Are we going to stick with Eliza, or we're going to Geese, baby?
No, I told you. if he loses this for game 1 on Eliza, he's gone. No shot.
We're bringing out the weeaboo, baby.
All right. Now we'll see. Can he do what he did last time? Because last time he already got the first game on Eliza, but now he has to do 2 with Geese. So it is a little bit harder.
We'll see how good the Geese is at pinning down the Kunimitsu. Or if Azure can use that character's great movement and that little hitbox to make things really annoying for Geese.
And this is, you mentioned it before, Geese without meter has terrible punishment. And this is something that Kunimitsu can kind of get away with because she does have a lot of stuff that's like -14, -15. So,
I mean, I used to joke. It used to be a joke because, like, I feel like Akuma and Geese players early on were like super carried with meter. I used to joke. It's like if you don't win the first round against these characters should be free. If you don't win that first round when they don't have any meter, you're in trouble. Because now they're probably now they probably have the second game with meter.
ooh, the parry.
Didn't have meter to convert off of it though. Counter. Spends the bar right away. Oh,
10
watch
seconds.
your
Oh.
legs.
As you're forced to hold the mix-up from the max mode, and Odell able to get the round. So
Managed to get
meter
the
well
you know,
spent.
I mean, that first round lasted so long, he managed to get his meter and spent it right away. So it's kind of, you lose the round, but now you don't have to worry about the meter until further on into this second round. But against Geese especially, just being able to play around. A lot of the options, especially now that he lost the ability to do mid-parry into standing 2, his ability to kill you is a little bit harder. Unless he gets a counter hit like forward 4
or just a raw orbital. He goes into forward 1+2, and he's
big-
going to build the meter while he's doing it, too.
Messes with the combo though. Breaks the throw. Oh, goes again. Punish.
And chop the legs. Odell, 2 rounds, looking really good with this Geese swap right now.
Yeah, that's why I said it was a joke that doesn't really apply anymore, because the good Akuma players and Geese players that are worth anything, they know how to beat you without having to rely on meter.
Yeah, if you're losing rounds without expending meter, ooh, that's a tough spot to be in.
Yep. Counter hit though.
Odell tried to do some of the meter there.
Ooh, cancels into light Jaken.
Standing still.
It's the scariest thing,
you,
bro.
What are you gonna do?
Look,
I've got a bar meter.
Breaks the throw. Spends it.
Yeah, and it's gone just like that. He used all the blue moves.
But Odell, the way he's been playing, he's like, yeah, I can beat you without meter. I don't care.
And he has a life lead. 10 seconds left. Okay, jabbing to waste time. 4 seconds. Oh, tries to go for a hop kick and not going to be able to get enough damage in time. That's going to be a no-round Brown in Odell's favor.
I don't know if you did or if anybody else watched the pool play at TWT, but Al, you should have did what Al did. Just key charge, run in his face, and rage art.
Yeah, I mean, Odell's looking real comfortable. Al was looking
amazing.
He made it. Turned into his home.
he ruined the predictions for that group.
Yeah.
Again, if you guys did not watch the TWT pool play today, I'm going to be a little bit of a spoiler. Al has victories over both Knee and Arslan Ash in that Group A.
Yeah, you guys got to go back and check out that VOD. We've had a great day of Tekken today.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not done with it yet as you're switching over to Chloe. So not going to stick with the Kunimitsu, not confident in the pick. Instead, let's see. Odell does have a fair amount of practice against Kaiser. Kaiser comes down from Wisconsin and comes to our locals. So not a matchup that he's, he plays good Chloe players.
Yeah, but as I mentioned earlier at the beginning of the top 8, if you want, he's playing a little bit like Kaiser now.
Yeah,
but
the double yeet sweep.
Yeah, but normally Azure is like the polar opposite of Kaiser.
Fishing for that counter hit. Nice throw break. All right.
Curling up, gets
and
the
there it
counter
is.
hit.
Yes. This should be able to kill because Chloe just poops out damage. Ooh, not quite.
The 4-3 I think wouldn't have killed, so he decided to go for something else.
Okay.
Like I really think it would have left him with like a pixel.
But important round to get there. He did just get no round Brown, so that first round, good confidence builder.
Chloe can just YOLO running 3 over that Rapukin.
Nice low parry there.
Interesting wall
Keeping
choices.
Odell at the wall. Okay, good block and punish.
Break on the throw. Gotta watch out for that mid parry. He's about to get a bar.
And there he goes. Immediately spend it. Got the hit confirm.
Oh, he didn't. Okay, I was gonna say he missed the dash up on one of the jabs, but still managed to get the full conversion.
At that damage.
That's what a bar meter gets you.
Jeez, and he didn't even have the meter when he started the first jab. He hit confirmed, got the meter, and then popped it.
Gets the back, gets free damage. Ooh, he converted it.
Yeah,
that could have been a mid parry or something like that. Breaking the 1+2 throws, and then the counter hit forward 4.
Again, building up that meter. Oh, tried to go for the tackle, but the up 3.
Wasn't a guaranteed tackle setup. Running 3 trades, but he's got a bar. Ooh, the
does not protect his toes. And now, set point for Azure. Could eliminate Odell in 4th place here.
Oh, gets the counter hit confirm. Such a great Chloe buff.
Fake out.
Oh!
What a mix-up at the wall. Had Odell completely guessing and then caught him with the counter hit to close it out.
He was so entranced by Chloe's dancing, he couldn't help but look at her feet and then got kicked in the face.
I mean, Geese is a weeb, right? It's his weakness.
Yeah.
Can't help himself. But Azure is going to take out Odell. Odell, really nice performance. 4th place in his hometown. Good stuff, but it is going to be Azure going into losers finals to face Trojan.
You see right here, the first game with the Kunimitsu. Azure had to make a lot of low-life comebacks until the very last round right here where he almost perfected Odell. Odell makes the switch to Geese right here. Looks really strong against the Kunimitsu. Watch your legs. Gets the free pickup. Die.
Yeah. Again, this is really solid second game from Odell. Look at this.
3 rounds
patiently
straight.
timing it out. Doesn't overextend. But the swap to Chloe. Jeez. Odell just wasn't ready for it.
Yeah. I feel like Azure has like this like complicated relationship with Chloe where he knows that Kunimitsu's the better character, but you know, Chloe, you can't forget your first love, right?
You can't forget all the good times,
Yeah.
right?
And you always got to go back.
And then, and for good reason, as we saw there.
Yep.
Lucky Chloe, he trusted it to get into losers finals, and into losers finals he's going. So, I think we're rock paper scissors for side off camera right now.
So Trojan versus Azure is our losers finals. What is happening? The camera.
People are popping off for like Guilty Gear Strive over there. I know there's multiple screens in the middle. That's Frosty Faustings an anime event first and foremost. Strive is huge here. People travel from all over the world. And spectators enjoying the multiple screens. But I saw some hands pointing as well. There might be some side shenanigans going on. Maybe D-Towns is staking, so to speak, for Azure. You know, the Michigan boys stick together. We'll see.
Are you saying there might be a wager of monetary value happening off screen?
There may be. I'm saying that Illinois legalized the sports book last year, so, you know, I don't know.
You're telling me next year we might be able to get odds for Frosty Faustings 16?
Anything's possible, but we need some random esports betting sponsor to swoop in and start putting on odds, giving up a line for for fighting games here.
I'm going to tell you guys at home, you missed a nice shot. Trojan had his sweater off, and he had some good definition on those arms going on, but unfortunately he's put that sweater back on, and I'm a little bit disappointed.
See that? He plays for Too Ugly Esports, and it's not fair. You can't say that. Got like the most attractive people out there. What the heck?
True.
No, this is gonna be a good match. Real curious to see what character they go for to start. Okay, and it looks
I was joking all weekend that I took myself out of the bracket because I didn't want to accidentally make top 8 and not be able to commentate with you. But the way these guys have been playing in this top 8, maybe I was being a little bit too arrogant.
It might be. The confidence some of these players have exhibited for sure. All right. It looks like Azure has already locked in Kunimitsu. Trojan checking the buttons. Thank goodness we have that function in Tekken 7. That is one of the best quality life features any fighting game has. The good old days of button checks. Oof.
And then you'll randomly get a game in 2023 that doesn't have it at the character select screen. Like, why? We've solved these problems.
Well, let's not give Tekken too much credit.
No, like specifically this problem.
Yes.
Like, this problem has been solved. Why don't we all just copy it? Why do we have to be different?
Right.
I will say that in terms of UI and user experience, for me starting with Tekken 5, every Tekken game has gotten substantially better than the last. So I only have high hopes for Tekken 8 in terms of other little things getting fixed. So
then that's one of the nice things about Tekken 8. You know, it's coming out a little bit later than, you know, we've seen what happened with Strive, DNF Duel, Street Fighter 6 is coming out. So they've been able to learn from some of the really nice quality life changes that have come from various games. And how did I just see, did we get Forgotten Realm again? Sheesh. All right. Yeah, we did. Okay.
Lovely.
As you're on the Kunimitsu.
Normally it's like Infinite Azure that's like comes out so much on random select, but I guess Forgotten Realm, we got the internal RNG set tonight.
This PS4 is biased, clearly.
Yep. Oh, that's a cool Kunimitsu color. We got the silver lily with the tassels.
All right. Losers finals, so again, first to 3. Winner of this will go on to face Jermanji in Grand.
We'll see if Trojan continues to be a sniper with those Lily forward fours. But just harassing with jabs and waiting, and then pulls her off the wall for a full combo. Gonna be a little bit too close. Oh, he did get the whole thing.
Yeah, that
And
was
what beautiful
very
waiting.
close to getting another splat as well.
This man Trojan is a god at just waiting in your face and making you make a mistake.
Ooh, got into the back, but cautious about pulling the trigger, but a down forward two is gonna pull it. Okay, go downtown.
Full combo.
Just keeping Trojans back to the wall. Nice break. Side switch.
Yeah. To get the side switch. Another break to get the side switch. Ooh.
Oh, big risk there.
Bet it all, but you know, if it paid off, potentially round winning. The problem with those kind of bets is that when you play a character like this and your opponent sees you almost dead, they're kind of expecting you to try to Hail Mary it.
And with that much of a life lead for sure, like, you have to do something big.
We're going for the full crouch low. Getting a little bit more reckless, but it's paying off. About a 70% life lead right there.
Trojan not doing anything crazy just yet. Chipping away with these soccer kicks.
Ooh, beats out something. It might have been forward four.
Okay. Blocks the mix-up.
Beats out the power crush. Oh, and then he beats out Root of Evil with 1-1.
Round 4.
Now trading rounds as you're now up 1. Okay.
Azure, kind of a die. Okay, you want to stand in each other's faces?
Yeah, Trojan content to make a little bit of space, but at sidestep launch, this is going to hurt.
Yeah, it's not quite a Lily sidestep, but Kunimitsu has amazing movement, both her backdash and her sidestep because she's so small. Nice duck under the jabs, full crouch low, put him in the mix. Doesn't really get anything out of it, disengages. Ooh,
A
whiff.
lot of whiffs, but no punishes from Azure.
Sometimes, you know, at high level, it's like you want to make something whiff, but you're not really like banking on it. So when you see that whiff, you're kind of surprised, and that kind of throws off your reaction time. But getting the throw at the end right there, Azure takes the first game in this losers finals, 1-3.
Yeah, just enough damage off that command throw. And now, stage select. Where's
Dragon's
Trojan want to
Nest,
go?
Violet Systems. Really, maybe we just want to think about things.
Again, it's vibes.
Yeah, what are we gonna have for
looking at the
dinner?
Stages. How do I feel about it? Yeah.
What are we gonna buy when we win the tournament? Because there's no way we could lose.
Well, both these players in top 3, guaranteed a nice medal to go home with, but ultimately somebody wants to go home with this trophy in front of us that says Tekken 7 Grand Champion on it. Could be one of them, could be Jermanji. We'll see, and it is going to be Violet Systems. Trojan took long enough. You know what? You know what I think has actually happened? I think Trojan is listening to music and waiting for the right timing on the music to start the stage. I think that's what's going on. Okay, I want to start the game at the right time in my song so I feel good.
So when I hit that first combo,
Yeah.
the beat drops.
Well, I want the round to start, and I Matterhorn when the beat drops.
Oh, God. All right, game 2. Sticking with the Lily. I don't even think Trojan has a backup tournament character.
Not
Like-
that I
like-
know of
like-
either.
Like, I'm sure he plays characters on the side, but for tournament, I've only ever seen Lily be the business.
Yeah, at this level, you're maybe competent with a number of characters, especially because you have to lab them, right? But
And it's because it's so hard to find people in ranked once you get up to Tekken
yeah,
God
you
Prime
gotta
or
start
Omega.
playing
Yeah,
tertiary characters.
to find games. Nice walk.
Nice. Good,
Three
good
hits
amount
in
of
the
damage
back.
into the back.
Yep. Trying to keep the wall position. 1+2.
Yep. Gets the Root of Evil afterwards. Nice. Okay. Oh.
Getting a lot of success with these DF2s. The wall's right there. Clean
That's gonna
splat.
KO.
Throws the kunai. Didn't even want to bother with
Round 2.
a wall combo.
Fight.
Azure still looking very solid.
Honestly, out of all the sets that he's played in this top 8, this is the strongest and most confident he's looked out of the gate.
Yeah, we're not seeing him forced to make rage comebacks every round.
Yeah. Oh, except right now, but going for the low sweep. He knows what he has to do. Oh, put him in the mix. Put him in the blender. Spend the rage drive. Trojan has rage. Oh, nice wait and punish.
Yeah, good patience there from Trojan. He's going to tie it up round apiece. But not be surprised if this one goes the distance. And like you're saying, playing from behind, actually both these players have played their most recent sets pretty far from behind. But we'll see.
Yeah, once we got past that first round of 2-0s, the sets started getting way closer.
Yeah, both these players have been really good at playing from a life deficit. But Azure going to go to the wall here. Should be able to kill.
Another kunai,
There we go, kunai to finish it off. That's a nice thing about Kunimitsu is sometimes you get these splats that are really far away, and other characters you can't really capitalize on them. Kunimitsu, whoop, I got a kunai.
That also requires a level of situational awareness that you have to develop.
Yeah.
Which just shows how much time Azure has put into this character. It's easy to say that you can just pick up a top-tier character and win, even though Kunimitsu has been nerfed a little bit. But you still have to have those situational awareness for those for those little instances that come up at high level.
Yeah, you don't get that without putting in enough reps.
Yep.
Very slight life here.
Nice wait again. He's like just hypnotizing Azure into throwing out these ill-timed down forward 2s and punishing him for the rounds.
Yeah.
Counter hit forward 4. You forgot about it. Oh no, he drops the combo though.
And got hugely punished for it. Oh, the flip kick whiffing there, but fortunately didn't get punished too badly for it. Rage on Azure's side now. He's going to get the wall.
Nice
jump.
jump.
Flipped out the air.
Jump to reduce the damage.
Finishes the full string, but gets jabbed out. But the down 4 goes under the jab, and Azure able to take it. And now is up 2-0 Trojan. Gotta mix something up here.
Yeah, he was looking good in game 2, but man, that combo dropping weirdly really screwed him. Azure got to his back, got the combo conversion, started pushing him towards the wall, and that ended up slowly being the story of that final round. But Azure looking really good on this Kunimitsu 2-0. Trojan, he's sitting there, he's soul searching, trying to think about how to make the adjustment, or maybe, as you said, maybe he's just got a new song queued up and he's just waiting.
He is going back to stage select, see what the vibe is here. Going to geometric plane is the vibe now, okay. So that was Trojan's last choice because, again, he is down 2-0. So at this point, Azure's in the driver's seat. He could lose a game or two. He can go back to Chloe for a game, then back to Kunimitsu if he wants. He's got choices.
100%. 2-0 and a first to 3 is... There's no other comfortable position that you could be in right now. Especially when you've been making these comebacks. Even though you've been making a few errors that have gotten punished and lost few rounds, you still have managed to stay the course.
Yeah, I mean, you have so much room to work with. I wouldn't be surprised if he does manage to lose this game. Go to Chloe for one game just to throw it off completely, and then maybe go back to Kunimitsu if it doesn't work out. Like, you have such good options now. Slight life lead for Trojan.
Counter hit trade.
Oh, drops the combo, though, again.
Man, Chloe has so many counter hit launchers. I mean, not Chloe, Lily, sorry.
Yeah, that is one of her better, she has some good counter hit launchers. The down forward 3, the forward 4.
Oh, was that on purpose? Was it a bait? It did not work out, unfortunately.
Did not work out. Trojan maybe baited it out a little bit with the do glide. Looked like he was pressing the button.
Trying to be a little bit too big-brained. Nice block. Oh, late on the punish, though. Ooh, just dashing in his face for Power Crush. Interesting choices. Nice duck. Late on... Oh, couldn't get the full crouch sweep. I'm assuming that's what he tried to do.
Gonna get a wall combo here. And now Azure sidestepping to get Trojan back to the wall again.
They're fighting for wall position really heavily right now. Breaks the throw. Double hop kick.
Big punish.
Uh-oh.
Picks a
Uh-oh.
life left and the slide to close it out.
Sliding into Lily's DMs.
Round apiece, keeping it real close, but again, it has been Azure who has taken the first 2 games.
Ooh. Counter hit, DF2 finds its mark, gonna get to the wall. I'm interested why he's been going for that wall combo instead of the one that you normally see out of Kunimitsu, the 4-hit string ender.
Yeah,
But
maybe because of the wall positioning.
maybe they
But-
fall out. He's been fighting a lot of small characters in this losers bracket, to be fair, so maybe they fall out a little bit easier.
This is set point here for Azure. He just needs this final round to take a clean 3-0 over Trojan.
And I'd be very surprised if it did end up being a 3-0, but good counter hit confirmed. Ooh, not in a position to whiff punish.
Yeah, she could potentially punish with kunai, but that is a long-range button. A little bit tricky, unless you're looking for it.
Doing such a good job at containing the Lily, like locking down the movement, and just like that, 3-0. Trojan unfortunately leaving Frosty Faustings with 3rd place, but he had a great run with the Lily.
Yeah, excellent. 3rd place for his troubles. Azure just, that got more and more comfortable the way the set went on. I mean, you saw it there, a clean 3 rounds in that final game.
Yep.
Extremely solid stuff from Azure. So he's going to get his run back now against Jermanji.
Yeah. And I think you're like going into that run back with John. Ooh, listen, some nice sneakers. Oh, he got the Lily Nikes.
Okay, that's pretty sick.
That's pretty fun. Why aren't they on his feet?
You don't want to scuff them.
I guess. But you know, hitting somebody with Root of Evil while you got those on. But you see right there, that's the 2nd game right here. It feels like Azure was just getting more and more confident with every single game.
Yeah.
Maybe just had Trojan figured out. You know, a couple of these ill-timed DF2s were losing him a couple of rounds, but I guess maybe he never felt like he was in a bad enough spot.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised, honestly, because Azure did just have to get it done just before this with Lucky Chloe, but immediately went back to the Kunimitsu and looked comfortable, composed, solid, really good stuff.
I think, you know, if you're Azure, this is a great confidence booster going into the match against the person that 2-0'd you and sent you to losers bracket at the beginning of top 8.
And again, he tried the Chloe, and it did not work out for him against Jermanji. So doing it 3 games straight with Kunimitsu, good confidence builder. Hopefully, we'll see. But before we get into our grand finals, we are going to throw it to a quick ad break. So stretch your legs, come right back here because you do not want to miss this grand finals.
It's going to go the distance, I predict it.
Since 2008, Gaming Gen has been providing staffing, consoles, monitors, and every other essential for amazing events. Rushdown Revolt, a fast-paced fighting game that brings anime fighter mechanics to the platform fighter genre. Use the Spark Cancel system to access insane combos, featuring a unique cast of characters and electrifying gameplay. God of Rock is like nothing you've witnessed before. DNF Duel, coming to Nintendo Switch April 20th. Now you can hit the lab on the go. Guilty Gear Strive Season 2. With 4 new characters including Bridget, Sin, and 2 more characters to be announced for release later this year. Them's Fightin' Herd Season Pass 1 available now, including Texas the Bull and 3 more upcoming characters along with new stages. Celebrating over 10 years of Skullgirls and 5 years of Skullgirls Mobile. With 4 brand new DLC characters, it's the perfect time to start or get back into the game that Touch Arcade called far and away the best mobile fighting game. MSI Cyborg 15. For only $9.99, you can grab a monster rig pumping out 1080p at 144 Hz. Junk food. Proven quality, featuring support for PS5 and Xbox Series, you can also pick up the brand new Micro Lite available now. Jack Jean. A captivating story where every choice brings countless
Welcome back, everybody. We are getting warmed up right now for grand finals. Giving everybody a little bit of a break. You know, they did just have to shotgun a lot of losers matches. So in a moment, we will be getting Jermanji and Azure up here. So how do you feel about this? I mean, I was feeling confident about Jermanji at first, but Azure has looked really good in these last couple matches.
Yeah, it feels like, you know, Jermanji has faltered a little bit. He's held the course, but I feel like he's had moments of faltering or just being a little bit too stubborn in his last couple of sets. Still winning, and obviously a winner's side grand finals is a great place to be. While Azure, after his initial loss to Jermanji in our second game of top 8, has seemed to just kind of reclaim that been looking more stronger as he's been making his journey through the losers bracket.
Yeah, and we'll call it an anomaly, so to speak, against Jermanji. And it's a good thing it's like some data collection, right? He played Lucky Chloe against Jermanji in winner's side. Did not work out for him. So now he's going into this with a bit better of a game plan. Whether Jermanji is going to be as ready with this game plan, I mean, he's played a lot of Kunimitsu against a lot of Kunimitsu.
Yeah.
So we'll see. And we've seen some interesting game plans against Jermanji. It was like, again, going back to that set with Trojan and the awareness of the fleet stance, right?
Yeah.
And that was a great matchup knowledge for Trojan that he had a way to deal with it. But then Jermanji was able to adapt to it. And now, look, we're in grand finals. Jermanji's on winner's side, so he's got a lot of room to play with and a lot of adjustments to make. He's already shown that he can make some solid adjustments. If he can keep that up here, obviously at winner's side, he has a good chance of taking it, right?
Yep.
But I think that he's just shown a little bit stronger in that department overall, that being able to adjust, and with this longer set especially, I think you have to give the edge to Jermanji, even if it wasn't a reset situation, right?
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Azure obviously has to be a huge confidence booster after like squeaking through a bunch of his matches today to have that, you know, pretty confident 3-0 over Trojan going into this grand finals. Switching to the Kunimitsu instead of the Chloe.
Yeah.
We'll see how it works. But another counter. These down 4-2s, they ain't stopping.
Yeah, that was the button of the match in the last set that he played against Trojan in the last game.
Nice pickup on the float. Ooh, interesting ender.
So tries to go for the flash. Takes a little bit of a punish for his troubles.
Oh,
but drops the combo there. Did not convert. Doesn't matter.
Gotta watch out for that 2-1 punish. When he doesn't have the sword, gives you the finger.
Top knee, we're going to the wall. Not quite enough distance. Thought he had it, but no dice. Okay, sliding in.
Ooh, hits him with the Fubuki knee. We're gonna go downstairs. Yes, we are. What's the ender here? Ooh, just
Gonna take a point of healing first. I like
Optimal.
it. Yeah, I like it. Ultimately, like, if you can get the health differential to be a little bit more favor, like if that would do more differential damage than just taking the damage against Azure, sure, why not?
And right, ooh, nice punish on the full crouch sweep. I was about to say, it's like looking like a lot of Jermanji in this first game, but Azure finally getting a clean round so far. You don't have to go in, though.
Yeah, huge lead now. Jermanji does have rage.
Punish?
Blocked and punished to the
Nice
root kick.
slow
and nice slow
parry.
parry. Okay, Jermanji's still alive, holding on to that rage.
Not a real setup. Rolled forward to get out of it, but the frame trap with the DP1. Oh, so much damage. Nice sidestep on forward 1+2.
Good stuff from Azure to not overextend the life lead.
He almost gave it away by just committing to the teleport slide, but managed to bring it back. But another strong opener from Jermanji. The pogo. Nice punish.
Yep.
Minus 11.
Okay, nice. Jabbed him out of the helicopter. Out of my airspace.
Whoa, no combo? Nice punish. Yeah, he didn't believe he was going to do it. Oh, Rage Art, not going to bite.
Yeah. Nothing doing there, and that's going to be game one for Jermanji.
Yeah, I don't know why he's doing it, but it just feels like that's a lot. The story of this tournament for Azure just feels like he's getting super aggro in a lot of these rounds and getting punished for it and being forced to make multiple low-life comebacks. And I don't know, I would like to know what the mental is there. It's like he's really trying to like force his way in and force to make something happen. Instead of using that Kunimitsu strength of just like being so hard to pin down and being able to run away from things.
Yeah, and I mean, part of that is Jermanji kind of forced him into that playstyle, right? I mean, he's doing such a good job of boxing Azure in. Now he's kind of proving it doesn't matter whether it was the Chloe or the Kunimitsu. Like, I can make you play nervous.
Oh, he does have a Leroy, but...
Oh, I hadn't seen that in a while. Forgot about that. Gonna give it a shot. Okay.
I don't like this. I'll be honest. I know I'm just a commentator sitting back here watching the match, and he is playing for top 2 right now, but this pick just... It smells bad. It smells of a little bit of maybe desperation, maybe resignment. That he can't figure out Jermanji.
You're not saying because of the character, though, because you got a Leroy as well.
Oh, this character is still good,
yeah.
even though they like took a bat to him like 69 times. But the way you got to play this character is like very tight and very competitive. You can't just throw out launchers anymore because they made the majority of them launch punishable. Yep. You made orbital slower. They made back 1+2 punishable. You have to be on point to play with Leroy these days. You still can get carried a little bit sometimes, but it's not as easy as it used to be.
All right, we'll see.
Especially when whiff punishing is risky with this character because you got to commit to that forward 2-2 now, and if you are late, you die.
And not warm with the character either. He's coming in cold. Has not touched this character yet.
But we got a back 1+2 counter hit right from the jump. On the flip side, you don't see a lot of Leroys in competitive play anymore, so maybe Jermanji is going to need to remember how to deal with this character. 1 round for Azure.
Stepping on him.
I am perfectly willing to eat some humble pie about this pick.
I mean, it's fair to say that it does feel uncomfortable, like you said.
Ooh, slapped him.
But so far, I mean, we're looking okay. Nice. Uses the wall bounce.
Oh,
yeah, weird side switch there.
But he's playing to this character's strengths, which is small Tekken, good pokes. You got that parry that you can bring out.
I mean, that is something that Kunimitsu kind of has to give up her turn with a lot of her jab strings.
Oh, the DP2. It wasn't working against Trojan, but that's the second time it's worked against Azure. Nice.
Hey, nice whiff punish.
The weird wall situation let him actually get away from the sword sweep. I mean, I love me some Leroy. I love this character, unironically. I think he's cool as hell.
Oh, yeah. I sincerely hope he comes back in Tekken 8. I would be surprised if he doesn't. Everybody loves it.
Spins away, gets him put against the wall. Is he going to try and sweep him to break the balcony? Down back 3 him.
Nice punish. Okay. Ooh. Delayed it a little bit too much. 8-3 slide 4. But okay, I mean, Azure still round lead here.
Yeah, he hasn't committed to anything super risky with the character. Oh, that second down 3-2 was risky, but he made it work. On it. Oh, a little bit late. Counter hit. Oh, wasn't ready for
He
it.
went straight into the healing.
Yeah, he wasn't ready for the counter hit.
Rage on
Punish? No
Azure.
punish?
Oh.
Maybe?
All
no,
right.
maybe Lily's jabs are lower than Leroy's and Kunimitsu's, because now he's been consistently counter hitting his jabs.
Yep. Canceling the Hermit.
Yep.
Backing up, giving himself a little bit of space.
Ooh. Yeah, that's punishable. Ooh, the 2-1 string. Jermanji slowly pushing him against the wall with no sword.
AC Azure kind
Counter
of
hit.
trying to get in, take his turn, and then back up when he loses it.
I'm not sure if that string. Ooh, gets a big payoff. Oh, could have got a better combo though. He hasn't used the cane yet either.
Oh, no, you hate to see it. Just like a frame too late. The Rage Drive's going to connect, and that's really rough because now Jermanji is up 2-0.
You are 100% behind the 8-ball now if you're Azure, right? You
Yeah.
tried to do the pocket switch to Leroy. It almost worked out.
It didn't look bad.
It didn't look bad at all, but now it's like Jermanji has taken W's off of your entire roster.
Yeah, like do you chalk that up to I came into the character cold, or it looks like he's not okay? He's chalking it up to it wasn't Leroy. It wasn't meant to be.
Oh, it gets the infinite.
And that's rough, losing an entire game to a little bit of experimentation, because Jermanji, winner's side, 2-0. Just needs one final game to close it out here, and Azure needs 3 to reset, and he is locked in Chloe. He's got no more choices left. This is it. It's do or die.
He's got to win this first set with Chloe. When they reset, he can choose to start the next set with a different character if he wants. But yeah, he's got to win 3 in a row with Chloe now.
Yeah, one game at a time.
Round 1. Fight.
And on an infinite stage as well, down forward 2.
He's been so good with these down forwards. In the last few sets of this tournament, that down forward 2 has done so much work for Jermanji.
Yeah, he's batting like 800 with the down forward 2.
Yeah.
Okay. And even when it gets blocked, who cares?
You got to try and step it or make it whiff from far out and try to get a whiff punisher. Oh, what is that? He gets whiff punished.
It looks like it did catch him floating, so did not do enough damage to kill, but
Shark attack.
Round 2.
That's one of those buttons that, Yoshi has the party buttons that Jermanji doesn't use that often, but to great effect there.
Counter hits. This is big.
This is the thing about Lucky Chloe is she has
Breaks
so
through.
much damage, you only need to make it count a few times. Another counter hit. You don't need that many conversions to kill with Chloe.
Yeah, but unfortunately, he's going to need a lot of conversions to make up these 3 games.
Yeah, so we're counting game count for
Yeah.
sure. Checking out the toes. Ooh,
Nice punish,
yeah.
minus 14.
Did not confirm that time.
Nice low parry. Jermanji's defensive reads have also been pretty strong all tournament.
Ooh, did not get as much of a punish as we'd have liked to see there.
Again, Jermanji, another one, just standing there. Just, yeah, let me show you what you got.
And this could be it right here. Jermanji, tournament point. Just a jab punish on the whiffed flash there.
Yeah, but to be fair, he reared back and made Chloe's move with. He hasn't been very predictable with his flashes, so it's not like it's been an easy call out. Oh, Jesus! The magic down forward 2 of Yoshimitsu.
That just about evens up the life lead into
Throws
the
him out of
back.
Power
Got
Crush.
Pixel life, 1 HP. Oh, Azure stays alive. But again, this is still a tournament point for Jermanji.
And you saw Jermanji at the end there just like pumping the low parry. He knew the low was coming, just not. He didn't know when. Nice punish.
Free slide 4 blocked.
Nice,
Oh, the down
beautiful.
forward too.
Beautiful block
How?
punish.
How? He is so good at this right now.
Jermanji's playing it. This might be the best I've ever seen Jermanji play. Just confident, composed. Again, like I said earlier in the first set, feels like he has a plan going into this. He's sticking to it.
Oop. Not able to punish the back one. 18 seconds, counter hit. Okay, don't drop this, please. Ooh. I'm sure, I would assume there was a sigh of relief on Azure's side because damn did he
His
need
eyes are
that
closed.
game. He needed that game, yeah.
His eyes were closed for a little bit there.
Oh,
but Jermanji, instant rematch. He's perfectly
I like
fine.
I like
being on
this.
Infinite, yeah.
Don't let Azure breathe. Like, yeah, you got that game. Whatever, let's go run it back.
Fight.
I got a whole set to lose if I have to. You definitely don't want to lose this 3-0 comeback. But
Yeah, don't even give Azure time to think about what he did well. Just let her rip.
he's been using a lot of no sword as well.
Tried to go for the no sword flash. Nothing doing there. Eats a little bit of a punish.
Hitbox on that no sword flash is so big though compared
Oh,
to regular
yeah.
flash.
Yeah, it hits you from behind.
Yeah. Nice low parry again. Just calling out that fuzzy ducking, and Azure hasn't been really able to adjust his timing, but oh, he caught him looking that time.
And
He messed it up though. Oh, he saved it at the end.
yeah, the Wantu to save the day.
Fight.
Oh, there we go. He's been fishing for that counter hit a lot, but Jermanji never fell for it, but there it is. And already, half-life
Nice
gone for
step.
Jermanji.
Nice micro sidestep right to deal with the dragonfly stuff.
Yeah, float jabs him out, and good. Whip punish the down forward 3-3.
Round 3.
It's a lot of damage.
It definitely knows how to deal with the Yoshimitsu stuff, which just makes it even more impressive that it feels like Jermanji just beats him with like basic Tekken strats.
Yeah, but right now, Azure he's racking up the round count. Jermanji does not have a round in this game yet.
Ooh, no punish. Could be whiff punishing with down forward 3 at the distance, but nice duck call out on the Chloe string.
Okay, forward roll, nice. I'm so glad people have learned to deal with that, and the back 2-2 gets the just frame. Barely enough damage to kill.
There are only a few Yoshimitsu combos where the unblockable is guaranteed, and I don't think Jermanji has been doing them. These unblockables are just like, let me see if this is going to work, and that's the second or maybe third time that Azure has just rolled forward and gotten behind them.
Yeah, Yoshi players have been getting away with that for way too long.
Like I said, there are combos with guaranteed unblockable setups, but that is not one of them. Which is, again, like I was saying earlier, it feels like it's not that Azure doesn't have the anti-Yoshimitsu knowledge, because we saw it earlier with the little sidestep right on the Dragonfly transition to deal with the options. We saw it with these unblockable jumping sword slashes. We saw it a little bit with dealing with Flea. It's just like Jermanji's has been beating him with just like, again, like basic Tekken stuff. Those Yoshimitsu down forward 2s have been impeccable. His poke game, his close-up game, amazing. But now, Azure's brought it back 2 games.
Yeah,
in this first
against
set.
all odds. I did not think that was going to happen. But especially that second game looked really good.
Yes.
And Jermanji's actually going to take him back to an infinite as well. Interesting choice, you know. Stage you just lost on twice and go back to another infinite. We'll see. I mean, so either tournament ends on this stage or we reset.
Are you ready?
We'll see what fate has in store for us. Will Jermanji end it now and be the champion of Frosty Faustings 15? Or are we going to bring this to another set? Oh, no punish again on the flash, but
Yeah, just one of those moves. It's so hard to recognize and punish the whip in time. It's so
But-
fast.
it's better than getting flashed.
Yes, for sure, yes. Alternative is way worse.
Again, getting frame trapped with it's a big risk for Jermanji to throw out the DP1, but
Yeah.
if you press any buttons, you're getting hit.
Yeah, and with that little life, that's guaranteed death for Jermanji. But it has worked out from the last few times he's tried it.
And now Azure the one that's trying to be the wall. Ooh, could have got a whiff punished.
10 seconds left in the clock. Now one touch will do it.
Oh, they trade.
Round
I think Azure is just like, why am I chasing this damn octopus ninja around? Let me get my life lead. Let me play the infinite. Oh, that's a big chunk of damage to take, though.
Ah, jeez. Off just a simple counter hit. Half-life gone.
Maybe Azure realized, like, why am I having to make these, like, huge life deficit comebacks?
Oh,
Because I
there we
like
go.
to, that's why. It's gonna be a lot of
Backswing
damage.
blow. The weeb hammer. Oh,
Nice
but-
get up 3.
yeah. Tried to hit grounded, but tech roll into the get up 3. As
Well,
you're
turned
trying
around
to
in
be a little
time.
bit cheeky there with the hop kick, so you can catch Jermanji out.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go. There's a big punish.
That's the first one that he's really gotten messed up for, but that was an important one. Lucky. Big damage. Oh, 50%.
Yeah, the back one's hitting grounded. That was a buff from a couple seasons ago.
Yep. Is that a punish? I actually don't know how bad that is.
This is a pretty solid life lead for Azure now. Jermanji sitting just outside rage, puts the sword away.
I mean, Azure just has to get in the shell, but
Oh,
he's going
he eats
in.
a spring kick and then the 1-2 for the reset.
I can't believe after
Yeah.
everything that happened in this first set, ladies and gentlemen. The Kunimitsu lost. The Leroy lost. Well, what did we talk about earlier? You can't forget your one true love. Pinned it all on Chloe, made the 3-game comeback, and now we have a reset
Yeah.
in this grand finals.
How often does somebody reach their 3rd character and win the set? That's wild. And now we are in a reset situation, so we're square one.
Your 3rd character that if you were talking to anybody or if you were looking at a tier list, people would say objectively is the worst character out of the 3 that you
Yeah.
play. But you know what? There's got heart. That's where your
Yes.
heart is.
Clearly Lucky Chloe is on Azure's heart and playing out of his mind. The adjustments. This is where, you know, it's in the first to 2 situation, being a character specialist like Yoshimitsu can be super strong. But the longer these sets goes, the more data Azure's collecting.
Mm-hmm.
This is now, you know, this is actually an uphill battle for Jermanji at this point. He's given him so much information. How much does he have left in the tank?
It feels like as this tournament goes on, it feels like there's like this weird hive mind that's like, feels like everybody has just slowly started to remember how Jermanji wants to play or just figure out how he's playing in this tournament today. And I don't know, with that amount of time that Jermanji's been spending, like he's soul searching right now, like what adjustment do I make now?
Yeah.
It was just 3 games ago that he was on feeling good on easy street, and now he's the one that's just like, is what I'm doing right? Do I have to change? And if I do, what change is that?
Yeah, these are all tough questions Jermanji has to ask himself.
In this final first to 3 set of Frosty Faustings Tekken 7, Chloe versus Yoshimitsu. I have a strong feeling these are the characters that are going to only be in this second set.
I was just thinking that, though. I mean, Jermanji does have a Kunimitsu. Does he reach a level of desperation where he feels like he needs to pull it out? We'll see.
We'll see.
But to your point, I think these are the characters. I don't think Azure's going to change again. Unless it's just a tempo switch up that he just, fake out switch it up for one game tempo.
It's some combination, like, ever since this Chloe came out, especially after that 4th game, he has looked so good.
Oh.
It's like, it finally feels like the light bulb turned on. He's like, I know how to fight Jermanji. I know how to fight Yoshimitsu now.
Sidestep 2-2 gets the follow-up back. One big counter hit there.
Everything just seems like it's working out for him now.
Yeah, Jermanji has to not let this get into his head, because right now Azure is just on a tear. And the nice block launch punish.
The wall saved him, but it doesn't matter. Down back 3.
And
Azure is about
fast rounds.
Azure about to be on a 4-game win streak right now.
He is speeding through right now. Hey. Oh, and look at that. Drop the combo with the Roo kick. Is Jermanji shaking here?
And now he's just standing in his face.
Oh, and the counter hit. Slap your toes.
Oh, my God. I am... You got people dancing behind him.
The Michigan boys, the D-Town, they are...
Oh.
You see L-Train there?
Four games ago, it felt like Jermanji just had this tournament in his hands, and now it is just slipping away. It is turning to dust.
The energy has shifted, not just in the venue, the players, everything has shifted. It's all Azure right now.
Yeah, everything is working out for him. This man was pushed to the brink, found it in his original character, even though it lost at the beginning of the day in top 8. He is on a roll right now.
And that's 7 golden lettuce, as my UK friends would say. That is a huge call out. Azure is looking so good.
Nice step. Nice step on the Cali roll. Run the Oki. Again, he's just like waiting. He really thinks they're going to tech roll right away.
Azure saying, oh, you got a down for 2? I got a down for 2 as well.
Not breaking the throw. Oh, not ready to punish that one, though.
And Jermanji's just whiffing buttons into neutral.
You got to come to me. Nice block. He's got the hex.
And the super. Went for the super flash. Nothing happening. This is 5 rounds straight for Azure.
I know we're offline, but we got to check Azure for the auto block scripts, bro. Oh, good counter hit 2 down 4-2, though.
Is that the down 4-2 that's going to start the comeback?
He's in the corner. Oh, doesn't interrupt double.
Nice step around. Good job. Sword sweep. Armor. Don't care. I break your low. And a whiff punish. Okay. Round on the board for Jermanji. Thank goodness, because that was 5 straight from Azure. He desperately needed that.
I think Chloe's standing 4 is 12. And that would be good to deal with that back turn situation with Yoshimitsu.
Look for a counter hit knee. Azure not having to do anything crazy. He's got a solid life lead here.
He stopped trying to chase so often. And it's been working out so much. Now that he's just been playing defensive the whole time.
Ooh,
that's fine.
String. Okay.
If you're Azure, you don't care about that one.
Yeah, not that much damage.
He's just waiting now. He's like, whatever.
Yeah.
Why did I work so hard
before? The
before?
timer's run down. Getting into dangerous territory for Jermanji. Only 14 seconds left. Oh my goodness.
5 games in a row now.
5 games in a row on the close. L-Train is dancing on him. Oh boy. This is... There are a lot of Michigan folks here cheering for Azure. The energy is definitely behind him. You can see it. You can feel it.
Yeah,
they're all popping off for him.
From 3-0ing Trojan to being 2-0 in the hole against Jermanji to now bringing it back 3-0 and now being up 2-0 in the reset. Like you said, a complete energy change for in the room, in Trojan, in Jermanji. You see Jermanji, he is searching.
We were just 10 minutes ago, we were looking at Azure and saying, there's no way he makes this 3-game comeback with
I was
Chloe.
like, why is he picking Leroy?
And now we're in the opposite situation. Jermanji has to make a 3-game comeback.
Island Paradise is where he wants to try and begin this comeback.
Goofballs in the back.
Eltran got a pretty good Seawalk.
They're having a good time. You know, they came to Chicago for Frosty Faustings, making the most of their time here, and they'd love if their buddy from Michigan could come home with the W.
Yeah, this is my first Faustings, and I have been thoroughly entertained and been enjoying this top 8.
Here we go. This could potentially be the final game if Jermanji is not able to muster a amazing recovery.
Counter hit.
Oh, drop the combo though, and Jermanji's gonna get the sword sweep.
Not ready for it to actually hit.
Man, and with the balcony there, he could have gotten a lot out of it.
Yep. Spends the rage drive. Counter hit. Gets hit.
Okay, has to hold the mix up here. What's he gonna do?
KO.
Nice. Okay, Jermanji, round on the board.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful timing from Azure. Just waiting a little bit before doing the back 4, getting the counter hit, converting it into a second round win.
That was a Lucky Chloe round, right? Like sometimes Lucky Chloe just craps out damage on you, and there's nothing you can do about it. You get touched twice.
Counter hit confirmed. Didn't break the balcony.
Yeah, angle was a bit weird.
He could have got more off that. But we get the safe mid. Nice little parry.
Okay.
Feeling it a little bit too much maybe. Now we break the wall.
Yeah, a lot of scaling. Got more damage off that 2-hit than he did off the combo of the balcony break.
And
but
now Azure is on tournament point here. About to make a 6-game comeback after being on the brink of elimination.
yeah, Jermanji was on tournament point multiple rounds.
Yep. Duck jab.
Blocking away. Azure waiting for his opportunity, is patiently waiting.
Oh, DF2 finds its mark.
Gonna get the wall. It's pushed him right into the corner as well, limiting Azure's options.
Again, just waiting. Too afraid to commit to the second DP.
Huge life lead for Jermanji. Azure has rage.
Nice
duck under.
The wall's in a weird spot.
10 seconds. Okay, he had to block it. Oh no! He whiffed the grab and went
What
for
a
the
wave.
Oh my gosh! And Azure, what a comeback! What a way to win Frosty Faustings 15.
I take back everything I said about that Leroy pick. He just wanted to be 2-0 in the hole so he could focus his Quan, get everything going, put everything on the line just so he can make that miraculous 6-game comeback with the Lucky Chloe. Congratulations to Azure.
Man, this may not have been TWT today, but that was a damn exciting top 8.
Yep.
Thanks, especially thanks to Azure and Jermanji for. I mean, these sets were fantastic. Like the adaptations from Azure were just. I mean, Galaxy Brain. It's wild that he was able to put together a game plan with Lucky Chloe to run back 6 games straight, reset 3 games straight.
Oh, that rollback on the unblockable, the fake setup.
And he lost with this character in winner's side when they played each other in winner semis.
Yep.
He lost with Lucky Chloe.
And then now we have the reset, where I just feel like everything was going right for Azure, making all the little reads that he had to.
Yeah, just
Even though I don't think he hit one No, he hit like one backswing blow all day, I think, but
Yeah, I mean, he's not a backswing blow player. Like, right? We said it before. Like, he's not Kaiser. He played this so solid.
and then right there trying to get the whiff punish with the rage art. Honestly, I thought he was going to rage art when the first part of Chloe's rage drive whiffed. I was like, oh, rage art right here. Just eat the damage and go through it, but that did not happen. Azure, again, your Frosty Faustings 15 Tekken 7 champion, lost at the beginning of top 8, made the run
To
through
Jermanji.
to Jermanji, made the run through losers bracket, had to beat Odell, had to beat Pyramid Builder, had to beat Trojan, until finally getting his run back with Jermanji. And again, like we said, being on the verge of elimination, something turned on and he made the God comeback.
Yeah.
Amazing, amazing,
Truly
amazing.
excellent stuff. So we're going to get our top 8 on stage here momentarily for our awards ceremony. Really great stuff. If you guys haven't had the opportunity to come out for Frosty Faustings, it's a hype event. I know Combo Breaker's the big Chicago event for most of, like, Tekken and stuff especially, since it's usually a World Tour event and whatnot. And Frosty Faustings is more of an anime event, Arc Revo World Tour and stuff.
Yeah.
But we have an amazing bracket for Tekken every year. We've pulled some really big numbers in the past. Pre-COVID, the Frosties, was it 12 or 13? I don't remember what number it was. 2020. They had like 600-something players for Tekken. It was a massive bracket. It was actually the largest bracket at Frosties that year.
And this time was like almost 3? I want to say it was close to 3.
It was mid-200. So these players fought, tooth, claw, and nail to make it to this top 8. And some really neat stuff. And, we got to see folks like Inconsiderate Raccoon in top 48. Absolute character. People love to see him play. I mean, and see him in Twitch chat. Everybody knows who Raccoon is at this point. But no, Azure. Oh, what else can you say?
It was the God comeback. It was amazing. It was great. And like I said, he did it with his original character, right? Sometimes, tier list be damned. You gotta play what you jive with. You gotta play what you've probably put the most time into.
Yeah.
And they can work out.
I mean, it does show that, like, Tekken 7 is such a relatively well-balanced game that anybody can win with any character, especially if you guys were, again, check out the TWT finals as well that was going at the same time and continuing tomorrow. I know it's very early for us, but you will see a nice assortment of characters, fortunately. You see a lot of Zafinas and stuff, but it's just a thrill to watch. And Tekken 7 is such a good game.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to kick it over to the stage where they're doing the top 8 awards. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I think that's going to be it for it. It might kick it back to us, but...
Everyone, let's give it up for Tekken Top 8! All right, in 7th place, we have... Donnell 134! Also in 7th place, let's give it up for Haider! In 5th, let's get that medal on first. Good shit, man. Yay! Oh, shit. All right, in 5th place, we got DTownsking! Michigan represent! Also in 5th place, but not pictured, Pyramid Builder! In 4th place, we got Odellthefinest! Everyone give it up for the young blood! In third place, he may not have won, but he's the most stylish Trojan. Look at the kicks, look at the kicks. Everyone loves it. In second place, everyone give it up for Jermanji. And last but not least, your Frosty Faustings 15 champion. Give it up for Azure! Everybody, give it up for Tekken Top 8! Woo!
So yeah, again, congratulations for Azure for being this year's Frosty Faustings Tekken 7 Championship. He played his heart out, and you see the results right there. A well-deserved championship win. And I guess that's going to be it for us.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. Bloodhawk, it's a pleasure having you here.
Yep.
If you haven't been to Frosty Faustings Ford, come back this time next year, Lombard, Illinois. It's a lot of fun. Take care, everybody.
Have a good night.